Boom, we are
Through
live.
the finger.
Oh, here. What happened there?
Tiny.
I made you tiny. Look. I'm like, hey, Zach. No. Yeah. Here we go. We got people in the chat already, which is awesome. Close this, open this. Killer Cats. He's been waiting. And we got the Drew. And we got Tim. Hi, Caliber Arms. Hey, brother.
Tim.
Yes. I get to share the stage with Tim at the Arrm Bender. It's official.
Yes.
Yeah, he's pulling something child or something. Yeah.
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child. Are you pulling Destiny's Child? I see it. It's yeah. And he won his match last year, right? He beat Luke, right? Didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So he's returning. He's like a champion, returning champion. The transparent troll. Hey man, top of the flop to you. Fuck the flop. No flopping. No flopping. Yeah. And,
Georgie, I am arm wrestler. I make arm wrestle. He is a man who's not arm wrestler who does not make arm wrestle.
Yeah. I did put the link in the chat today, guys. We're going to talk about a couple of the matches that have been posted here recently on the Arrm Bender. Talk about, we'll probably talk a little more about the 15th. Seems like there's a bunch of matches going on the 15th. There's another event too on the 15th. And we have Bob Brown and Cody Wood coming on the pod too on Sunday to talk about it because they're pulling on August 15th as well. So that should be interesting. I wouldn't mind actually talking about that match because I don't think we've done a breakdown on what we think about that match.
Ooh, I got.
Yeah, you got Cody. You think Cody's gonna pull her off, eh?
I think Bob is gonna be one-dimensional in this match, which I don't think anything new with recent things. The difference is, I think Cody is. It's hard to say because every time I watch Bob arm wrestle, I'm like, damn, I don't know who can stop him. It's just, I do think Cody has a good grasp on arm wrestling. He's a good. I think it's a speed thing. I think Cody's going to set up so hard, so high that he'll collapse down and pin. You know what I mean? Where there'll be no rollout. It'll be a, Bob might not even get to bend back. He'll get pulled forward. He won't get his lock in, I don't think. That's what I think. Just with everything Cody trains is very explosive. If you watch him, he's very, 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 very explosive.
Yeah,
maybe one of the most explosive arm wrestlers.
He is very explosive.
On the table, like people outside of arm wrestling, he's very explosive in what he does.
Yeah.
I think that alone is going to be what makes him.
Well, one thing I noticed with Bob, especially in the last 18 months, of it seems like he had a couple years ago, he had that injury where he ruptured his bicep tendon. And I thought, oh, shit, with his age, right? But for some reason, it seems like he's more solid than ever. And I noticed, too, that it's not about his lock anymore. His lock and pressure at center table right away has changed a lot. I think Cody will have to be super explosive and super powerful, torquey, and fast to beat Bob. Because I think if Bob is able to negate that off the go and you don't see an explosive pin, I think the match will start leaning Bob. I think Cody, I think you're right. I think I feel the same way. But I also see it if Bob slows it down or he is that strong where, he's got purchase anywhere after they go, like the hit, I think it starts going Bob's way. But I don't know if that will happen, right? It could be.
I don't think. My guess will be Cody will hit hard, hit fast. If he doesn't have what he wants, he's just going to keep hitting, keep going until he either gets it or elbow fouls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think he's going to sit there and try to stop and start, you know what I mean? I think he's going to bang, 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 bang. Oh, okay, I'm not getting it. Elbow foul. Bang, 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 boom. Oh, I got it. I think you need to smack him like just jackhammer. You can't let off. with Bob,
Yeah, you
that's what I've
can't
seen. When
stop.
people are super explosive, when they hit, the second they stop and try to re-hit and stuff, I've
It's
seen a
too
couple
it's
guys
over. Yeah.
pull back and almost get into Bob's fingers and then do it. But besides that, like someone who can like almost switch out into a very weird top roll, like this type of top roll where they're literally kind of doing that. Because if he's kings moving, not knights moving, and I kind of do this, I can turn his whole hand like that, and then I can crunch down, and kind of hit. I've seen that, but I don't know if that's Cody's lane, to be honest.
I think if it
Cody's more of
stops,
the
yeah,
jam straight with the arm and lock that arm and just hit sideways,
yeah,
top roll,
yeah.
hit sideways, top roll.
Yeah, he you know what? Cody needs to do what you're saying. Just keep hitting, because if he tries to take that second to readjust, I think Bob will win that battle.
There is no readjustment once you stop.
No.
Your best bet is to not give Bob a moment of actually getting that stop, because if not, his arm's going to slowly just open and open and open.
Yeah.
The second he can get a stop once,
yeah, where
it
it's
goes
totally
back to that
stopped.
stop. It goes back to that stop. It's different. Yeah. But if Cody pulses before Bob stops him every time, that wall gets pushed further and further and further.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It won't be easy, but I do see Cody winning.
Joe Nello's
in
trolling.
A close match.
I think Nello's trolling.
The Kings only. I like that.
A battle of the Kings, a Kings move only event. That'd be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I can see why people think Bob has it. I mean, Bob is on paper. It's hard to say.
Best he's ever been, I think, almost at this age.
I think in North America, Cody Wood is ranked second?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Next to Joseph Moronto. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Joseph Moronto's number one on the planet.
I think he is. I think he's number one on the planet that way.
So I mean, Cody in another way class is a 10. But I'm telling you, man, I think Cody has something to prove here, and Bob doesn't. Well, Bob maybe does. Maybe Bob has to prove that even the veterans, which already has proved that. He already proved that the veterans from back in the day can come out of the woodwork and make a name for themselves. So it's not just for the young guys coming into the sport,
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I think the match could be awesome. I think it's going to be cool having them both on the podcast. That's going to be awesome.
That would be fun.
Yes, it would be fun because they've had some good banter back and forth. It's been good. They've been doing it right. I think their banter's been pretty good. Right? It's just more funny stuff. Right? I kind of agree a lot with this too. Bob's table IQ, with how strong Bob's been looking. Yeah. I don't know. Like, you would think it's Cody, right? But I know his table IQ, and Bob has been a different animal. I do agree. It's like there's something going on with Bob. Maybe it's like the last run, the last hurrah or something.
I do see what people were talking about with Bob. I mean, like we said, if he does get that stop and then Cody's bouncing off a wall, whereas pushing the wall and pushing it, it could be a bad day. But I think Cody's going to recognize that elbow foul, get a better setup. You know what I mean? He might even do that and over and lose rounds just waiting until he can, get that. Because I'll tell you what, if Cody can blast through Bob like that and tear Bob open in a way that Bob is not wanting to go, he might be able to do it over and over again. But if he struggles to do it once, there's a good chance Bob is, if he struggles really hard round one and barely gets it in like a flop finish, I don't think he's over. I just think he now has to make sure he uses he burnt his arm. He burnt his arm too, though. Both of them are going to be burnt, but if he's using his explosivity, it won't be burnt yet. So you can still smash in and hope that maybe Bob's burnt enough. But after round two, if Bob catches him nice and flush, it's an uphill battle, and I think it goes Bob.
I have been, that's something that really clicked recently with me, Zach. Before, I never really counted on momentum. I used to always count on just raw power. And I think it was because my tendons were weak and I was always worried about ripping apart my tendons, right? But now that my tendons are getting stronger, I'm learning how to actually just use momentum. Just trusting that my shit will hold up when I go through my target. So, lately I'm really curious. Just to, instead of me just dragging and using my power to always get the pin, I mean, I might be starting to just swing it. I might just start swinging into my power.
I
Yeah.
could be underestimating Bob. I could be.
I-
I just think that there's a few guys who are explosive enough to negate him before he gets to his position. I'm not sleeping on his position. I'm sleeping on the fact that he's not nearly as fast as he used to be or can be. You know what I mean? He's definitely not. He can't be faster than these guys. It's not possible. These guys are going to be faster, just inherent with their moves and their age and their styles and their physique. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Even John Tarian, I don't even know. Maybe I'm crazy because I haven't met Bob, and I felt how strong he is. I saw it. It's
Yeah,
just,
you are talking different weight classes. Yeah, we are talking different weight classes, and I'm forgetting that too. And Dakota's reminded us. John Tarian ended up beating. I know he beat him, but Tarian was like 2 weight classes up. But Bob's 2 weight classes up as well.
I think aren't they doing somewhere though?
I don't know. I think Bob just has to be a certain weight to.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to match though. I don't think the weight's going to match. Yeah.
Joe Nello in the chat said, Zach, is it possible to get a better setup with Bob? I was saying it more as he got the worst setup possible in the first go, so at least maybe get something better in the next one. But yeah, Bob is probably one of the best at adapting in a setup. Like, let's say he beats you in a setup, and then you elbow foul, and then you make an adjustment. He'll just adapt to a better angle to screw you again. And if he feels to move, he'll do the same thing again and again and again and again. What you got to do with Bob is get in the damn rest script. Do not ever let him pull non-rest script. Make it always rest script. Do not pull Bob not in the rest script. It's not smart.
Yeah.
Get to that rest script every single time if you can. And this might sound weird. When people get to the strap immediately and you can't stop it? It's the same type of theology, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a good chance Bob might be too much for Cody. The only thing I think that will get him the match is explosivity. Once it stops, a solid stop, even if it's for a half second, yeah, Bob's probably swinging his way. But I'm telling you, you can't sleep on explosivity. Explosivity is what is the difference. Look at Arsen Liliev. He pinned Levon in a flash pin, right armed, when Levon was like very, very, not Levon, sorry, I meant to say Dennis Plankin. But Dennis Plankin was like an animal.
Yeah.
Arsen Liliev, and the only reason he did it was speed. And I'll tell you, that matchup was a hell of a lot further off than this matchup. So it's matchups like that make me understand, hey, speed makes a big difference. Now, I will say this, that there is a cost. If Cody goes to smash and Bob does stop him, that takes a lot. I don't know if Cody's got 4 solid or 3 solid hits if Bob's hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I'm being a little, the more I think about it, maybe I'm being a little, I did say it was going to be a close match, but maybe just want Cody to win. Just because Cody's, I agree with a lot of what Cody says, Cody Wood, for style and stuff. So maybe that's.
Yeah. Just with his training and his theories. And
Joe's making some good points, though.
So they got nationals in South Africa this weekend. Yeah, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it says we're having nationals this weekend. Very hyped for it. The Borman family will also be there. Woohoo. Watch out for those Bormans. I imagine are they competing? Do they plan on competing at WAF? I wonder. Yeah. Bob is going to be too much for Cody. Matt Wiggins says. You know what? I think Cody's best chance is off the go, and I think it goes Bob's way if it doesn't go that way for Cody. So
I just think there's a higher chance it will go Cody's way.
Yeah.
That guy trains very, very hard.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he's definitely training physically harder than Bob. But just because you're putting more effort into something does not mean you're getting more out of it.
Yeah. Clifton. Boom. Yeah. Clifton, the side pressure king. He's got a big match, man. Clifton.
I've been running around today. Clifton sent me a bunch of gotta watch later.
Oh, it's gonna be good, man.
Dude, he is breaking all of his PR. Dude, blew me away with the freaking. He did like a low hand drag PR. he like low hand drug it and then pronated. I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
like
Yes.
150, something
You know,
stupid, like
yeah.
way up there.
You know when you do that position and it's like almost impossible, like you have to really shove your elbow forward to get the pronation. If you get the elbow forward, you can pronate and rip it, right? He went and just pulled. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's insane to have enough back pressure. Like, it's very rare you see someone's pronation and back pressure stick. His pronation might be the crazy thing he has, not even his side pressure. Like that was crazy that his pronation held up to his back pressure.
I think he's built
crazy.
up his pronation so he can access all his power. I mean, if you can keep your pronator and make it strong, you can access and lock and get all that power all the time. And I mean, I think Clifton found the secret, right? So
I'm telling you that having that power in that lane is probably, I'm not kidding, one of, if not the hardest vector to train in arm wrestling.
Yeah. So yeah, they're
Lifters,
not
lifter stage. Yeah, they're in on it. The weights are in on it, man.
Yeah.
Weights are paid actors.
Yeah. But one more time, I guess Cody's coming at 6:30 probably.
Yeah. All right, okay. Let's see.
We got East Coast in the house. Some East Coast love. Pat DeWolf, arm wrestling. Hey, buddy.
Duvon 218, Rickard 255.
I think Rick Reichard's probably about 295.
Yeah, let's quickly go over the 4 Arrm Bender matches that were announced.
Yeah. 5 I think.
Is it 4? Is it 5? 4 or 5? One today. Are we counting one today?
Well, you got Luke Kent. Yeah. You got Luke Kent, Cody Wood.
Yeah, okay, that's 5 then. Yeah,
Yeah, we should. Here, let me. And Brian versus Ben Brooks. Yeah, it's happening. Leverson, Luke. Hey, buddy.
Leverson in the house.
I'm gonna bring it up right now. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow, you got I'll just quickly name them. Adam Warzinski versus Jordan Sunnah, main event. I would say, in my mind, the co-main, Josh Ellington versus Clifton Erickson. Crazy match. You got Big Ben Brooks versus the Judge, Brian Parliament. You got Tyler Weaver versus Logan Anderson, Torque Wrench. You got Dan Grosselak versus Isaiah Jones. You got Timothy Geeb versus J.C. Child.
Guy.
Yeah, Guy. Sorry, Tim. I know I fucked that up a lot. Cody Wood versus Luke Kent.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Hutton versus Josh Ellington on the left arm. A lot of matches, actually, man. There's more. There's like 6 or 7 here. Yeah. I'm just seeing to make sure I don't miss
more than I remember.
Yeah, I'm not missing any. No.
Oh, Leif Sorensen and Easton McCormick.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, Leif Sorensen versus Easton McCormick. So there's like 8 of them already. Well, let's talk about that one. That was the first one.
The real main event. Let's be honest. The real main event here is going to be Dakota.
Yeah, but who's he pulling? I don't know who's pulling yet.
I don't know. I'm not privy to anything. All I know is I'm looking at the roster, and I do see Dalton Lawler on the roster. Now, I'm not saying
it's a rematch.
That would be really cool if that was. That'd be real cool. But he might be pulling Dan Grosselak. You never know. We could be pulling Nathan Johnson. He could be pulling.
So listen, we got to cut the Arrm Bender some slack too. So the other night we were going on, they posted the main event and why and all this shit. The reason they're posting the matches the way they are is that they have a list of matches, and when a sponsor picks up the match, they announce it. So they're only announcing matches based on, you know what I mean? As each match gets picked up by a sponsor, they're announcing it. Because they can't officially announce a match unless, you know what I mean? Unless there's a sponsor.
Yeah.
So we don't let's not all get worried about the order of what they release because they're all the matches so far are fucking awesome and bangers, and they'll just there's more coming. There's more coming. So yeah.
Water.
What did you think about that first match they released? Which is not, it's not the opening match, but it was Leif versus Easton.
I think Blake's earned it.
I think Leif's a powerhouse. I think he might be more connected tendon wise than Easton, and I think Leif's going to win it. I got him winning 3-1. Yeah. I think Easton might have a lane and just be really strong and around, but I think I don't know why I just feel like Leif's more connected than Easton. I mean, Easton kind of showed when the power is close to the same or more, when he pulled Juggernaut, right? It's just the connection. It's like, I don't think he's so strong and everything. I just don't think he has the connection fully yet. So I'm going Leif in that match. Yeah. But Easton's a killer. He's a killer. He's getting huge. And there might be a day where he's like top 5 in North America. You know what I mean? So
I wouldn't doubt it.
No, he's so young and he's working so hard. So I'm definitely not taking a jab at Easton. He's a stud, but I'm gonna go with Leif on this match. I think he's been pulling a lot longer, and I think their strengths will be close. I just think that Leif will be more connected than Easton. So, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you see. How did you see that match?
I'm gonna go to the photos and then go through the photos.
Okay.
So that's the first one. The next one was
I'm just scrolling.
Torque wrench versus Weaver.
Yeah, Tyler Weaver, but it is a left-hand match.
Yeah, I got torque wrench in this one. I think
I got torque wrench too, and some people kind of lashed out when I picked torque wrench openly on social media. I think Tyler Weaver's a super strong guy. I went back, but again, I don't think that he's fully got his connection yet. I think he looks a little disconnected still, even though he does look like a powerful man. But I got Logan on this one too. I do, yeah. But who knows? Could be surprised. You never know. I've only seen a few matches with Tyler Weaver, so.
Oh, Dakota's pulling Sanders. That makes more sense. I think Dakota's probably.
Oh, is that why it wasn't? Oh, that's why. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There's Cody.
Oh, you guys started a minute early?
Yeah.
Or a few minutes early?
They're way heavier than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah. No, we just started at 6. Well, like 5 hours.
25 pounds for Rickard and fucking.
But we're only on the second match. So we're at Logan, Tyler. The first match, Cody, that we talked about was Easton McCormick versus Leif Sorensen. Leif.
Yeah.
Who do you think wins that match, Cody?
Maybe Leif.
I went with him too. Yeah, I did. I just think he'll be more connected, better connected in the match. So Dakota's pulling Sanders, he says. So that makes a lot of sense now. Yeah.
Oh, he's not.
Rickard's over 300 pounds.
Alex in the chat. Hey, buddy. We got Randy in the chat. Hey, Randy.
I freaking I haven't eaten yet today. I kind of was in a rush this morning. I never grabbed lunch.
Oh, you're good.
And you should see the amount. I got 5 tacos, and then I got ginger beef and some kind of pasta sauce.
Oh, well, you're good to go. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna make up for it.
Yeah, oh, you make up for it. Stormcrow says, "Hey, have you guys seen that implement that goes between arm wrestlers and they pull on the handle instead of each other's hands? Yeah, I think so.
I think
Yeah,
it's stupid.
it's a bicycle handle, and it's not. It's. I think you're way more likely to get injured because it's all side pressure.
100% you are. You're basically going into a flop press half of them. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
I would say it's terrible.
I don't like it either really much.
But at the same time,
And do you think they might make matches more fair with less fouls?
I think it makes it not arm wrestling. Not arm wrestling anymore. You're grabbing a
Yeah.
pole instead
Not
of
arm
push a pole harder than. If
Yeah.
I just have more power than the other guy at pushing this direction, I'm basically going to win. The vectors don't matter anymore. This vector doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This
Yeah,
doesn't
it's more
matter.
just who's stronger.
It's just who can do this harder.
Yeah.
So I think I would do great, but I don't think it's the same thing at all. I think it's a completely different thing. That's basically
Someone's going to get injured. You're going to see injuries for
you.
sure.
If you want to sit there and a Kingsman look stupid, sure you can do it, but you're not going to make as much progress up there. You know what I mean? It's just designed for it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Let me see here. So, what does everyone think about Josh and I? Well, we were going to get there, Clifton. I guess you don't like the weight, hey? You just want to get right there. Well, you know what? I don't know what time frame Clifton's on. We can jump ahead to that match. We'll jump ahead to that match because Clifton's in the chat. You know what, Clifton? I think this match is really good. I think you got a real shot at winning this match. Actually, I mean, which hand did he pull pork chop, guys? Do you remember? Because I did just watch him pull pork chop.
Listen, yeah, you're really check.
Lost 2-3.
Yeah, he was up 2-2, and then pork chop came back and won. Right?
Yeah.
That was on the right hand.
I think
on
so.
the right hand, yeah.
Yeah, he was in the 240s.
It
Apparently, he's cutting weight to make it back down to the 220s.
looks
Yeah.
like Porky pinned him with side pressure.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He did, actually. I remember it. I'm thinking, honestly, if I'm going off that match, I think Clifton's got a really good shot. A really good shot at I think. But this guy Josh is, from what I've seen, is super, super strong. And he's got a really good hand and everything. But I think he's going to have a hard time breaking Clifton's pronator. And I don't think taking Clifton's hand is going to be enough. He's going to have to turn him palm up. And I don't really see it. And I see Clifton being able to access the side pressure and win. So I do have Clifton winning this match. It might not be in the first round. I'm going to say 3-1 Clifton on this match.
I'd say 2-3.
Clifton,
and I
was
want
on pronation and side pressure. I think you'll get it.
But it's an uphill battle. I'm going to say Clifton 2-3, but I think it's going to be a grueling match all the way through.
Yeah, they're both really strong dudes.
Clifton 2, Buddy 3.
No.
Okay,
Buddy
you
2.
said Clifton 2-3. That's
Yeah, he said the numbers backwards. Yeah. Sorry, guys, a little behind here.
You know what? If Clifton wins. You know what that puts him?
It puts him
number 3.
Number 3 in North America, Clifton. If you win,
that's EBW.
He's already number 5.
Wow, that's pretty damn good, Clifton. It's not one to lose. Not one you want to lose.
In my mind, is always number 5.
Yep. Okay.
Division.
Yes, it was right-handed. Yep. Okay. Thanks, Miles. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is actually accurate. Sorry, Leverson. Leverson asked something here. Brian, what is Dakota's odds at beating Sanders in their match? Fuck, man. Like 10-1 for Sanders. But
That's good odds.
I would
That's
say
freaking good odds for Dakota.
Yeah, I would say
Apple Sanders, the one that just pulled out last year, Adam Moore's.
Yeah. But that 10-1 for Dakota
is 1 in a trillion.
Okay, but
I don't know.
I'm
fairly. It's a decent size.
I think my chances of beating Sanders are the same as Dakota's, and that's being fair.
No, your chance is better because you're stronger.
Yeah, I know.
I think Brian's saying neither of them has a chance.
Yeah, I'm saying
Brian's chance is as good as my chance is as good as a kindergartner's chance.
It's something like that. It's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's your new favorite arm wrestler, Krasny, after what he said he's supposed to. I love that. I just saw this guy's side pressure was like 10 kilograms more than mine. So for 6 months, I just trained side pressure, put it up 8-9 kgs, and clearly it worked.
Yeah, it's true. I know, eh?
That's hard to do. 9 kgs in like 6 months, 6-8 months. That's pretty good. I mean, Clifton can do more, but he's an animal. Most people can't go up 20 pounds and that type of lift, right? Usually, it takes people time to go up by 5 pounds on side pressure.
Listen, I got Clifton's side pressure on par with Porkchop. So, like, when I say Clifton, like I actually am being realistic. I'm being realistic because, listen, I've already watched the blueprint on how when Clifton loses, and he's really cleaned that up in the last 2 years. And I mean, Victor exposed it a bit, and it still didn't work for Victor, and Clifton ended up winning with that side pressure. Yeah, you know what? I mean, I do. I got Clifton winning it. It might be 3-2, might be 3-1, but I got Clifton coming through with the side pressure and it being too much in the end.
I got Clifton winning as well. I think it'll be kind of a close 3-2. It'll be a war.
It's going to be a war. That guy's strong.
It'll be a war, but I think when Clifton really, truly goes for the finish, he will get it every time. Like if he is driving and he's waiting and he's driving, he's waiting. When he's like, okay, I'm going. I think when he will go for the finish, he'll get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dakota will win for you, Brian.
Okay, thanks.
For all the underdogs. What do you guys in USA make of Matarangi Hetamoris? He's our local champ.
Okay. Oh, you're from New Zealand? Or is it New Zealand?
Really good.
Isn't it New Zealand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
okay. I didn't know you were from New Zealand, Stormcrow. Cool.
Well, he's their local champ too, so that's cool. He must have met him, I'm guessing.
Well, he's serious. He's a big, strong dude. His biggest problem that I've seen in matches is endurance. I think if he can clean up his endurance, I think he wins a lot of matches I've seen him lose.
I also think, he's a King's mover, but I also think he doesn't need to necessarily King's move in a defensive manner as much as he does. I feel like
I agree. I think
when you see him when he looks his best is when he's in an offensive King's move.
Yeah,
when he's on the A side in his Kings, he looks his best. So I mean, if he trains the hit more and tries to get that A side, I think he'll be amazing. I already think he's really, really good, and he's already beaten a lot of the Atlantic guys, like the what do they call that thing? What do they call that? The coastal Atlantic.
He's beaten guys. I think he's had pins on Lachlan. I think
he's in Bowen and
he beat Bowen. Yeah.
I think Jamie, not Jamie Sticken, not Jamie. What's his guy's name? Brent Rakers. I don't know. I think he has a pin on Brent Rakers, but I think Ben actually beat him for the Intercontinental.
Listen, I've seen him do good against he's had some big name matches too, and I've seen him do good. But you're like you said about that King's move. I don't think he needs to go to it so soon.
Not defensively soon. Yeah,
he does it too quick sometimes. When he doesn't get the offense, he drops to that real fast. I think he needs to do more lat drag, bicep holding power.
And he should take a lesson out of Cody's book. When Cody turns into his if Cody's starting kind of like I always set up for kind of a high hook, and boom, and then he kind of. If you watch Cody very, very carefully, He does not get hit and then lean back and let his arm open and sit in kings.
He holds.
He will get hit and then he'll hit into his kings, and then if you look, my arm doesn't Cody's arm doesn't really change.
Yeah.
He just turns his body and sits into it.
Yeah.
Which is how you're supposed to do it. Where I feel like he maybe opens his arm too much. Probably because that's where he's strong. He's stronger open. I'm talking about you, Cody, yeah. But like Cody's is a lot tighter. So I think if you could tighten that king's move, you could use it more offensive. Yeah, it's going to be a rough for Clifton, but I'm behind him. I think he's going to win.
Yeah. Robert Kelly goes, Clifton is my boy. Glad to see him reaching for the stars. Hope he shows down Josh a round or two. I honestly think you're going to see a similar match to Porky, but I think that Clifton's side pressure might be better than Pork Chop's. Pork Chop's got really good center table control, and he has a lot of side pressure when he goes to it. But like Clifton's pure side pressure. Like when I think of Clifton, only one word pops up on the screen: side pressure.
This is Clifton's vectors: here, 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 here.
It's true.
Here, like he's got like so many vectors he can pull from with side pressure based. You know what I mean? And he's good at any of those positions. You'll see him in matches. He'll go here and he'll kind of move to the next position if he needs a little more. Move it back in. You know? Yeah. Just switching gears. So that I think is I think that's his. There's not many people that have multiple side pressure lanes like that inside. You know what I mean? Where they can get a stop and still blast through kind of on the whole, spectrum. I think that's why he's so dangerous with the side pressure. Because he trains it from here, from here, from here, from here, from here, like this, 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 from here, from here. He trains all the vectors, so they're all strong.
I agree. You know what? I think the biggest threat to Clifton is Alan Ford. I think that match is going to happen. You're going to see that match one day. You're going to see it.
That was rough.
I think I see it.
Alan's hand control with his elbow.
Oh, nice. It's going to be a very similar match to Ryan Belanger. Hey, Ryan, I said your name right, man. Yeah, Belanger. Yeah. I know I was calling him Bellinger forever. I'm not doing that anymore.
But that's how it's spelled.
Yeah, but it's Belanger. I know that now. I've been corrected so many times. Yeah. I spoke to him. He said it's very hard to level up because it's so dominant in his region. You know what? I get that. With Moret, whatever his name is, Morris. He is the most dominant in all of New Zealand. I don't think anybody's beaten him in New Zealand. So what are you supposed to do? He's got to travel. Yeah, he's got to travel to improve, right? Or really, or just really step it up in the training with like bands and two hands and stuff like that. Yeah.
I know. It feels like Matt gets better, and he trains mainly with us, and he's way better than us.
No, it's true. You're right. I think you just have to know the formula to getting stronger.
The biggest myth that Brian Shaw got told was that you can't get better arm wrestling the same five guys. If it's the right five guys, you can just climb together. If you're doing the right stuff together, you're fine. And I agree. You can even excel pretty good on your own as long. Like Clifton does a lot of stuff on his own. He's not so much going to practices so much. He's more practicing with himself because he understands his lanes and vectors. So he doesn't necessarily need to get on the table because he's done it so long. If someone's new to arm wrestling, don't start getting all the stuff that Cody and Brian are doing. Don't start getting all these crazy hands. Learn how to arm wrestle first. Learn what vectors you're strong in, weak in, all this stuff. Get all the information you need first, and then go get all that stuff and go through it, Yeah. It'll save you time and effort and make you a much better arm wrestler because all that bad habit you're going to get over the years of training with these handles when you don't know how to arm wrestle, you'll be like, man, I did this PRs, this, that, and I can't even win a local tournament. Well, it's because you don't know how to arm wrestle. You're training handles. So if there was a handle competition, you'd win at all the handle competitions. Yeah. The handles only help if you know how to arm wrestle and apply it.
I agree.
Which is why I think Clifton's style isn't necessary.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
Isn't the best for everyone starting, but maybe
it's more of a developed style that you build over time. Yeah.
You learn yourself, you know yourself, and then you can basically work on just yourself and what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel Prokopchuk, man. You know what? I'm actually
boo.
I'm actually sick.
I am gonna say boo.
Yeah, I'm actually sick of people saying that biceps don't matter in arm wrestling. Actually, watching some of these guys pull now and at the world level, biceps do matter. I mean, yeah, maybe
Well, I
in
think
certain pulling styles they don't, but you're always activating your bicep. Like you really are. You
yeah, you
know,
using the arm, it's gonna be activated on
I mean,
anything.
a hammer is a brachialis bicep movement, though. You know what I mean?
Brachialis,
Inner
bigger
rotation,
chain than your
still
bicep. The same
activating.
fits, you know.
Yeah, strong inner rotation though. You're still activating that
Oh
bicep
yeah,
movement.
when you're the stabilization left to right of your wrist comes
Yeah,
from your bicep.
yeah,
Your
yeah,
biceps, what's and
yeah,
then your pronator, your riser, and everything on
yeah.
top.
Like I wouldn't solely focus your bicep, but you want to make everything in the chain equally as strong, right? So
Yeah.
to ignore the bicep, I think
Keep
what when
working the chain
Hutchings talks
together.
about it. Well, I think when Hutchings talks about the bicep, I think that the bicep gets work and builds with everything, with all the other compound movements as
That's
well,
totally true. That's totally
right?
true.
Because he's still using his bicep. It's just he's able to be strong without focusing it in training for Hutchings, right?
Real quick, I feel like I could be wrong on this, but I feel like people overblow Daniel Prokopchik's ability in after pulls because no one real. If everyone just looks at this guy's an asshole. This guy is the biggest asshole I've ever seen on the practice
On
table.
the practice table,
You
yeah,
know what this guy does? You know what this guy does? Here's his pad. He goes whoop. He sits like this. When he's pulling Vitaly, he's going like this. Vitaly
yeah,
was still
off
at the
the
top.
pad. He was,
Every time
yeah,
he pulls though, he just sets up, immediately pulls like this. Like this is his end of his pad. So this is a foul in a match here. He pulls back here, so you're pulling his arm straight like this, and he sits there and he
yeah,
smiles
he
at you like,
does. Yeah,
I
he
got you.
sits on the pad. He sits on the
I got you.
pad
It's like,
as
what
a.
the hell are you doing? You look like a freaking
He
idiot,
does
man.
do that actually. He
And I
pull
know
his
he's world
elbow.
champ, and he can do it. He doesn't need to do that. He doesn't
It's
need to do
because his
that.
lock is so strong, and then with leveraging his elbow and his lock on the back of the pad, the way he does it, yeah, of course he
It's
looks
supposed to
like a
be an
super.
after pull. What the hell are you
I
doing,
know,
man? You
I
look like the
know, I
biggest
know.
asshole. I've never seen
I
anyone. If anyone did that to me, I would either pull it back and then wait, or I'd push and be like I'd let them take it. And be like, what are you doing, man? We're trying to arm wrestle. You just all you're doing is this off the table to your elbows to here, and then
you
you're
know,
smiling like you're doing something. Like, what the hell are
I
you doing? You
agree.
look like a fool.
We got Dustin Finley in the
All those
chat.
after pulls I was
Brother.
watching just upsets me. He just
Yeah,
that's all he does, and he's world champion. He doesn't need.
no, it's true.
I definitely know how strong he is. I'm not saying anything
Well,
about
he
his arm
looked pretty
wrestling ability.
dominant in his match.
What is he doing? He
Yeah.
doesn't need to do that. He could sit on the front of the pad and friggin' destroy everybody.
Yeah,
Like,
he doesn't like. It's because he doesn't. Well, he's got ego on the practice table, which some people
clearly,
do.
biggest ego I've ever seen. He's the practice pool champ. Let's call him.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah,
world champ
yeah.
of
I
practice
agree.
pool.
I think so. I think when all the cameras are out in that he knows what to do, right? Yeah, but then
That just
again,
upsets me, man. He's just an asshole to everybody, and it's like I think no
no,
one's
it's
calling him out. I'd be like, "What
he's
the hell
got.
are you doing,
He
guy?"
does have that smug fucking grin where you just want to like slap it off
Every time,
his face. Yeah, I know.
But see, at the same time, you never know. He might just do that during camera time. If as soon as the camera's off, maybe
Yeah,
he's not a bad pull.
It's
Maybe
true.
he's like,
Yeah, but everybody doesn't do that. Nobody else does that because they'll be like, "You're fucking fouling. Get your elbow on. Let's arm wrestle." And them, they just let them do it. And they say nothing. It's like,
yeah. But like, I don't know. Some people, when the camera comes on, they're like, at the same time during practice pulls, I think most of the time you should have the camera off.
yeah. Well, the thing is, if you're not, if two people walk into a table, they don't say a single word to each other, and they just go 100%. That's not a practice pull. Let's just get clear what that is. That's two guys arm wrestling. You're not practicing. You're arm wrestling. You're doing the thing. You're arm wrestling. You're not practicing. You go up, you talk. You know, you can arm wrestle. You're not going 100%, but you're talking. You know, if it's going south, but you're practicing. But if two guys walk up and they never speak any words to each other, they just grip up and start maxing out different angles. You're trying to. It's an ego thing. You're just trying to see who's stronger in those angles. You're not really practicing. You're just trying to go as hard as you can.
I was gonna say this. Dustin Finley says, Clifton, I think you win if you base it on your self confidence, not outside validation. Think prime Mike Tyson. You know what? I think a lot of us arm wrestlers sometimes do try to, get like, outside validation to build our own confidence, right? And I've been a victim of that. And then when I don't get it, it's like, my own confidence goes down. I know Clifton's got lots of confidence because, man, is he ever killing it. So I'm sure that I'm sure Clifton's going to do very well, very very well. And I think his just the point that he's gotten in his lifts. I don't even know if that's real. Like his percent, he was showing me his percentages from 4 months, and I mean, fuck, man, he's doubled the expectations of what I think I could do in 4 months. So,
So I have a question.
That's good.
Who have we all went over so far on the
so
Montana?
we went over. We should get. Yeah, we always side tangent, don't we? Yeah, we do. We went over. We went right to Clifton Erickson and Josh,
But
and
there
then
was one before
we started with Weaver and Torque Wrench. But the next match that I see here is Luke Kent and Cody Wood was the second match released.
Oh, I was looking
That
through the
match
photos
is
here. It showed
interesting.
that Leif,
Oh, there's Tyler Weaver.
Tyler and Logan, then it's Miles,
I just-
Miles and Josh.
Oh, was
Yeah,
it Miles? Oh yeah,
My next one is
Yeah, Miles
Josh.
is before.
Oh,
Ethan.
Miles. No, I think it's Miles and
The
Josh.
8th
Actually,
of July.
that's a little arm bender they're pulling though, right?
No, this is the Montana Arrm Bender.
What, Josh and Miles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Left arm.
Yeah, left arm. Yep. So, wow, what a match there.
Sponsored by Guy Land and Livestock.
Well, this will definitely bump Miles up if he wins.
Oh yeah, I think Miles can do it. I think I'm rooting for Miles.
I think Miles has him in the hand, of course, and I would say in that area. But I just hope Miles' arm sideways is strong enough to handle Josh.
He's a strong dude. But I think Miles is closing the gap. I think Miles's arms have caught up to his hands now. We've seen it when he pulled Victor, especially left. I mean, he had a lot of arms, right?
I think if Miles, I'm not near him. I can't. The one thing I think if he worked on, he would make him much better. Again, he's probably already knows this and is working out with Eugene and everything. Is his ability to. I'm not even sure how to work this. I'll be dead honest with you. His ability to go from neutral to supinated to pronated like this when he's defending and not getting stuck and being able to come back out. You know what I mean? If he can get that, so he can block the inside, then come back out, and then block inside, then come back out like this, instead of blocking inside and kind of getting sucked inside. If he can adapt to be able to just like kind of go in and back out, he'll be a monster. He'll block them inside, make them go outside, fuck them up outside, block them inside, block them outside, just chain them down. I think his pronation and lift is more strong enough, but his ability to crunch, and I don't know what would you call that? Not his ability to go inside and then come back outside, almost like his can opener. His ability to kind of can open the guy. If he had a little more of that, he'd be unstoppable.
He's also been fairly dominant ever since he started. Like he's always been very good since his.
Well, he was a natural. He was a natural with natural gifts.
Miles has been pulling what for 2 years, 2.5 years?
2 years, maybe a little over now.
His technical side of it is still technically more newbie. Like he's amazing.
That makes sense. Yeah,
but like he hasn't been pulling for 4-5 years yet, and I feel like a lot of that will come with that. The more years Miles is arm wrestling, yes, he's going to still keep climbing and getting higher and higher. But I think his technical side will.
Oh, I agree. Miles had the genetic attribute curse. But you know what? He's done really good. And actually, I don't know if it's been a curse because he actually, from day one, he's been just turning our heads. Like,
and he's humble. He's a humble guy. He's
very humble. He's
going to destroy everybody.
No,
anyone he takes the match with, he's aware that he could lose, and he's ready to fight. You know what I mean? He's not. He's a super humble guy. That's why he's so good. He listens to people. He gets better.
So okay. So listen, I'm gonna go. I don't know if Josh's left is as good. What's his ranking on the left compared to right?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think it's he's number 5 or 6 or something like that.
On the left?
6 left in the US.
Yeah. Okay. So he's pretty good. He's pretty ranked high on left and right. So this is a big one for Miles. I think Miles can do it though. I think it's going to take everything. I think this match is going to be a barn burner. And it might look like Jordan Sill, Miles. It might look like that match did.
Miles is number 10 left in the U.S.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say this. I want Miles to win. I'm cheering for Miles. Miles is my boy. He's all our boy. He's basically an Albertan.
Yeah.
But I think Miles is on a little bit of an uphill battle here, and I would say 45, 55, Miles 45.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Josh, slight advantage. Yeah.
I'm with you, Cody. I got it like 60-40, 55-45 for Josh, but that doesn't mean like in my heart I think Miles is going to win though. Like I truly believe he will win, even if he's the underdog, because clearly he is.
Yeah.
But
I think Miles has got a lot of heart, and when I watched him against Jordan Sill,
doesn't quit either. It's not
no,
quit.
I watched him with Jordan Sill, and he really, I mean, he was done, and he managed to pull it out to get the win. And I think his heart's going to come through. I got Miles 51-49 in this match.
Miles once told me that in between a couple rounds of a match he was pulling somebody, and boom, he lost. So he went to the corner like, okay, that doesn't work. Let's go to the next thing. Boom, that didn't work. Okay, let's go to the next thing. He never got phased by something not working. He would just go to the next thing, go to the next thing, confidence still. That's what we need, the mind of a champion,
Yep. Well, Miles he's got the mind of a champion. He's humble. His table IQ is getting better and better. He's trained. He does get training by some of the best. Well, one of the best pullers, maybe in the world. Maybe we'll find out.
Left hand Miles is slightly better, correct? Like that's his better arm. For everything I've seen, he looks good on both arms. So I'm not even really sure.
So this question from Dakota: Brent Rockers or Jacob Abbott? A training Jacob Abbott that's serious beats Brent Rockers, but I don't think Jacob Abbott does much more than a practice here and there, and doesn't really train much. So I think that match is close. I think Brent would win, but I think a training Jacob Abbott would win. If Jacob Abbott has a match with Brent Rockers and takes it serious and trains, I got Jacob Abbott winning.
I'm with you, Brian. That makes sense.
Yeah. Jacob Abbott's really good. Like he's
and high caliber arms. I don't think Cody was saying it's a lack of the knowledge. It's the time it takes for your body to do the things you know. I knew so much. I knew how to top roll for like so long, but I couldn't do it. It took me like a year and a half of constantly like being on the table trying to top roll to finally top roll. And I'm like, it works now. I'm doing the same thing for freaking 6 months. Sometimes the knowledge isn't enough. You got to have the connective tissue.
You still gotta like me.
But I agree. Like, his technical knowledge through the roof.
I agree. Listen, I like to think us talking technique and table IQ and everything. I think I know a lot, but can I apply it all on the table? It's two different things. My table IQ is fucking super high, but I haven't meshed it all together yet on the table. Yeah. So, and I think Miles is the same thing.
I think my transitions are what I've done. Like,
you're a lot closer. You're a lot closer to have it all connected, Zach.
I needed to, though. I was put up against situations where I had to. Right?
Yeah. So, Cody too. Is you've really your table IQ. You don't get enough credit for your table IQ too.
If Cody would have listened to what I was telling him 2 years ago that he needed an open top roll, he would have been freaking on top of the world already. But I'm glad he finally came around. Yeah. I used to tell Cody, I was like, with the strength in your arm and your bicep and your cup and everything you have in your back drag, like if you were an open hand top, like low hand top, roll, you'd be a fucking machine. Obviously, he wasn't good at the time. He'd have to work on it, but then he did. He did work on it, and now he's got one of the best in Alberta, I'd say.
Well, you know what I do hate? I do hate always being told I'm the power guy. In some senses, it's 100% true. But there's other times when it comes to, I will tell you this, I do take some pride in match preparation. When it comes to being prepared and having a game plan and sticking to it, it's not, it doesn't just come down to power. It really, like, yeah, I do have to plan it out though. And I have to rep it out like thousands of times. And I got to have, you know what I mean? So it is something I got to program. But I mean, I am a little more than just power, and you're going to see it in the next couple of years. I hope that it really starts translating to my pulling because I don't want to just be the power guy, right? So
If you have the power to beat him, a lot of the time that's the easiest route.
Well, sometimes.
see,
Yeah.
you had the power. You had power here and here. See, when I started, I didn't have any of it, and then the power. Like literally, it's first it started. Cody had just the flop press, and then
It was
I got
pretty
power.
good back then. Yeah.
Then I got power in my arm, and then I was slowly building the power in the hand. And
as your hand got better, it was what I told you.
And like Brian was like the technical part. Yeah, a lot of people they don't think I'm doing little things in the setup and stuff. You got to think who I train with. I train with Matt. I train with Zach. I train with you. I train with everybody in the Red Deer Club.
I do everything I can to Cody in the setup too, so he's felt everything to get an advantage. He knows when he has a disadvantage.
And so there's a lot of very technical guys in there that I'm arm wrestling all the time. It's not like I'm not going to pick up anything.
No.
You've got the foundation is solid on you.
No, not the power guy. But Dakota has added a lot of fucking power now, though. You know what? I always thought Dakota's hand and his ready go and technique was, but the arm is starting to back it up. I mean, even though, Cody, you gave Cody a war that first round. I mean, you showed that you weren't just technique. You had some power. You were redlining like a motherfucker, but you looked pretty strong in that round. So I would say your arm and your power is coming up.
Well, you know what? He disappeared like right after it. I think that first round he was pushing so hard he might have pooped a little bit.
Maybe. But he definitely was giving her though, and yeah, it was some horsepower there. I seen it. Yeah, you can be the preparer, and I'll be the power guy when we have a match. Okay, Dustin. The way you're pulling now, though, I don't know. I might have to change things up. I thought I had you figured out, but you looked really, really good against Byron. You had Byron's head spinning, so you looked strong. And it wasn't just pressing either. So good job. It was a good job on your part. So
I know Byron's left arm's all messed up. I wish it wasn't. I want to have I want to pull his left hand. Mm-hmm. I think I beat Byron's left hand. And it only depends on two things. If I can get the straps, because if it's not in the straps, his grip is way too fucking powerful, and he's gonna fuck me over.
Byron's got a really strong grip, but Byron's another. Here's a guy that I arm wrestle him, can't do nothing with him. Arm wrestle him, I beat him. Like Byron is very hit and miss. Like sometimes he's really on, and sometimes he's not so on. But Byron is a fucking powerhouse. I mean, he is an absolute powerhouse. And when Dustin beat him, I was very, very, very impressed with Dustin Finley on that match.
Yeah, but like I said, if me and Byron in the straps, I think I win. Out of straps, Byron whoops my ass.
Yeah,
I think that straps with my open hand top roll, he doesn't have enough to go through that.
So do you want to go with the next match?
Yeah, Cody Wood.
Cody Wood, Luke Kent. Yeah. This is a wicked match, man. You know what? I haven't seen much of Luke Kent. I know he's a little active, but I mean he's been silent. His name has been silent for a few years, and he was the man. I think he's still number one, actually, isn't he? I think he's still number one at 176. I think.
High caliber. My high caliber arm is my rank is number 2 in Alberta. On the left arm in the 220s. But no, I don't know. I don't know much about Luke Kent. Luke Kent.
Yeah, Kent.
Kent? You don't know much about Luke Kent?
He's amazing. He actually had that big.
He's on WAL.
There was that big beef with Chuck Young, the Destroyer, too, back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lost to Sam Harris, a decent match, but Sam looked like a machine that day. That was a really famous match.
Sam Harris is also a fucking amazing.
And then Sam also beat Jeff Hale.
Yeah,
also looked amazing. Sam Harris is a monster, dude. He pulled recently, he did okay.
He stopped pulling for a few years though and came back.
Yeah, but he's still podium when there's good competition. So I feel like if he really comes back to training, he could be up there again for sure.
Yeah, no, that's true. You know what, Dustin? You're right. You can't be a one-trick pony. And I was labeling you as a one-trick pony for a while, and you really fucking smacked that across my face.
Say, not at the last Arms again.
No.
One-trick pony.
And I see him training too, right? I'm just like, is he training to use it in a match, or is he just training it? And he showed that he can talk. He can hang. He doesn't have to go. That flop press is just an ace in the hole if he needs it. Like, he's getting good. So, no. Listen, Dustin, no one's taking you lightly, buddy. I know I've made comments in the past when we had a match set and stuff, but I'm impressed. And I think we will pull one day for sure. And you are a beast. You are a beast.
Dakota just said, "Aren't you third, Cody, behind Victor and Hugh?" Actually, no. Right now, I'm number 2. Mm-hmm. It goes Victor, me, Connor McKenzie, and then that's all I know. That's the top 3 right now.
Yeah. For the left, yeah.
All right, let's speed through the rest of these. So, Luke Kent and Cody Wood. This is crazy. I got Cody. I think Luke's awesome and everything, but that it's the trajectory and how active they are, and Luke coming back to it from on. And
I got Cody in this one too, because I think that I don't think that Luke is where he was when he was the man. I think that he just starts to be relevant again.
And to be honest, if what this guy's saying and Jonello's saying, then because apparently Luke pulled 220 at Arizona State.
That's where I seen him. I know he pulled recently. He did pull something recently, and I think that was Arizona Tim Talmadge's.
I'm trying to get a good fight before.
Yeah, and I see. Didn't he get stuffed by somebody too? And I don't know. Yeah, I remember something. Luke is he's a hitter. So he's a one shot. Like he's gonna take that kill shot every time on the go. From whatever I've seen from Luke Kent, if you can stop him, and you got a really good chance to beat him.
Well, that's the 44 pounds lighter.
Yeah. But now, but he normally before was a light guy. And like I said, he's just coming back in. Like, I think he's just getting back into it again. So maybe that's what he's doing. He's losing weight. He's trying to get back to where he used to be. But I don't think Cody Wood is a good first challenge in a super match for, you know what I mean, in a while. I probably would have went a little under that just to get my bearings and, get everything flowing again. So, Jaron Blackmore. Hey, Jaron. How's it going?
Luke Kent just killed Alex Gashadze. Really?
Yeah. And that says something's there. Well, you know what though? He's got that killer hit, right? Like, I'm telling you.
Well, Brian, my guess is Luke's where he's always been. Then I don't think Luke.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because Alex just had a big win.
If he's smashing through Alex, then he's as good as he's always been at. In my opinion.
And Alex just had a big win at East versus West in the prelims. Did he not?
I gotta go with Cody just because I agree with a lot of what he says. So I feel like he'll make good adjustments in the match. I do think Luke would be the favorite in this match. Based on not rankings, but based off of the fact that he's been pulling for so long and did so well for so long. I was thinking he's coming back a little rusty, but he's clearly not rusty.
But even if he's not, I got Cody. I got Cody. This is a bad match for Luke stylistically in my mind. In my mind,
Cody's just as fast as Luke. That from what I've seen.
And I see it stopping. And I don't see when it's
Cody just being on the brick wall.
I don't see Luke having enough top end to pin Cody once it stops. I just don't.
But he's got all the tools to flash pin him 4 times.
Well, he has he was trained by Travis Bajan. He was under Bajan's tutelage with that squeeze high knuckle freaking hit for the fences, like everything.
Yeah, I don't underestimate Luke. I think Luke's the favorite in the match. But I think Cody's gonna come out and defend.
I'm changing my 60-40 Cody.
60-40.
He got beat by Alex Moretus, I think, or Alex on fouls. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
there's
it's a rough one for me, but I think Cody's gonna win.
I got
He's,
Cody
he's,
winning.
he's coming to defend the title. He's got something to prove against an old kind of torchbearer. You know what I mean? Like Luke's kind of like the guy that you beat Luke. I wouldn't say he's the gatekeeper. More of like a legacy puller tour. You beat him, you're cemented as like a good arm wrestler.
I got Cody. I got Bob beating Cody, but I got Cody beating Luke.
I got Cody winning both somehow.
Yeah.
Out his ass.
Yeah. I appreciate the high praise, but yes, like Zach said, I train specifically for the table, not just movement strength. That's what the deadlifts and other strongman related stuff covers. Yeah, because that gives you your core strength. I train specific for the table now too. But I am bringing in some core lifts again because I think I was lacking. I was actually starting to lose some of that top end strength I felt. So,
well, here,
if you ever feel your grip strength is getting weaker, you got to change something up because your grip strength is a direct correlation to your heart health, your overall body strength. So if your grip's weakening, everything's weakening. So you got to do something.
Well,
and correlated, if your grip's strong, everything's
Brian, Ali Hamadia just said Luke lost to Bob Brown recently, and Bob Brown will be pulling Cody, so we'll see.
Yep, makes sense.
Someone's trying to say that he thinks it's going to look like Therian and Cody, but I don't think so.
But Luke?
Oh, no.
Luke's
no
not the same
kind
of puller as Therian. Luke's a sniper. He's a sniper, and I don't think it goes well with Cody's style. I don't. But that's my opinion. Excuse me. That's the old Brian. He's got some horsepower now. Okay. Yep. Well, fair enough. Well, I'm only going off what I know, so you could be right, Jaron.
Dude, Dakota Shipton's grip record is 274 pounds. He just forgot the 274. That's crazy.
Yeah. Luke is a legend. No, I agree. He is a legend. But I just got stylistically.
I think Cody. Yeah, I got Cody being. Man, I'll tell you what. Remember we were talking about knowledge up here? I think Cody's got as much knowledge as I do up here. You know what I mean? So I'm just thinking, if I put myself in Cody's body, what I could achieve, I feel like he's probably able to achieve more, if not the same. So I feel like Luke is gonna come in with his game plan to do his thing, but I think there's something different with Cody to where Luke might be awesome arm wrestler and everything, but Cody Wood is an athlete. Before being an arm wrestler, he's an athlete.
Your grammar corrected me again. It's okay. It's okay. Maritzis, right? Maritzis. Is that better?
What?
Did I fix it?
Moratus.
I'm gonna. Hey, you guys keep correcting us. I'm gonna start calling him Alex Moratus again.
Martinez.
No, you call him Martinez.
I'm gonna start calling him Alex.
That one was awful. You were just making up letters.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, 374. I don't know where you got the 2 from. Okay, he just missed the 3 there. Holy shit, Dakota. That's world record fucking.
She said 74,
not
number 374.
I know, Zach's just fucking around.
Oh, yeah. So
he
next
missed
match,
the typo, Brad. He meant to put a 3.
Okay. Next match is Tim and
JC. Tim is going to break JC mentally and physically.
I think it's Tim all day. I got Tim. I never bet against Tim. I got Tim. Yeah. He's got a lot of heart.
I'll tell you what, I felt it. I felt him, and I realized, man, this guy is only going 10%, so he's finishes quick.
You were just really quick, but you really, really exploded.
That was his first ever super match.
Was that his first super match? Really?
That was his first ever super match. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder. Yeah.
But I mean, I think he did great, but I think he's learned a lot since then. Especially, it's been 2 years. It's been over 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be able to go and pull with these guys and be on the same stage.
And I'm gonna see if I can make it, but it's a lot. It's a big trip for me to make it. I'm not.
I didn't make it last year. I had to give the VIP seat to Tim's wife.
I got to travel to a whole different country just to watch.
Yeah.
Drive the whole way.
But there'll be after polls.
I'll see if I can make it. I would love to make it.
It'd be worth it. It'd be worth it to go. Yeah, for sure.
I'd like to get on one of these little benders in between. Then maybe
Yeah,
give it a shot.
Brian, you reminded me. 11
Sean
days.
Chowder.
Yeah. Sean Chowder. Nice.
That's his new nickname. Brian, I'm getting you a shirt that says it's gonna be like a picture of you stomping on some.
Sean turned around a corner, hiding, shoving some chowder in.
Well, my actual table pulling I'm already done, right? Like I might like do setups and shit and stuff, but no more table pulling.
You guys know each other a lot. It's nothing's gonna be a mystery, you know.
No. It's you know what? And at the end of the day, I just want to tell you the truth. I just want the match. I want to get done with it. I just want to do it and then move on, and we can focus on other people. Yeah, me and Sean should be crushing everybody else, not each other. But we're gonna do it, and it's good.
I can't wait for your match with Sean Chowder.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
The thing about Sean Chowder is he is I just wanted to say that once.
He's a pretty good arm wrestler.
Any of you guys ever trained Pro Nation? What's Pro Nation?
Yeah, in 20 years.
Is that like a something to do for your country or something? Like you're for Canada or you're for the United States? Like you're for I don't know.
I like that. See, Tim says JC has over 20 years of experience, and I have yet to ever get a pin on him. But this match, I am coming in totally different and hungry. You know what? Good for you.
Same
Tim.
story with freaking your last match, Tim.
Yeah,
the guy had over 20 years experience and you never beat him. You might have beat him in the tournament. You never beat him in the match.
Yeah, and he beat him. Yeah, that was Luke, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Tim is all about that.
I better say that.
That's how I started, Tim. I started facing and calling out guys that had experience.
Hey, one sec. I got to answer the Cody here. Dakota, you better eat a lot more weenies before you say that.
Oh, I'm behind. I don't get caught up.
Kind of.
The match announcement. Oh, yeah. Did you see that, Ryan? That's a big match, man. Big match. I know. I'm so. Listen, I am so happy to get on the Arrm Bender. Like, I'm pumped.
Yeah,
man. I'm pumped, and I just want to say
special.
I'm going to say a special shout out to the Halftime Sports Bar and Casino in Great Falls, Montana. Yes, thank you very much for sponsoring me and Ben. Fuck yeah. That's all I can say is fuck yeah. And you know what? I actually love that place. My first super match in Montana was at the Halftime. So it's going to be awesome. So there's even memories. So wouldn't want it to be any other sponsors sponsoring a match. And they do lots for the arm wrestling community in Montana. They have been sponsoring events now for, 4 years. So thank you very much to the Halftime. Yeah. And Josh Wilson for giving me the match. Thanks, buddy. I don't want to blow too much smoke up people's asses, but I'm really happy, Josh.
Oh, I misread it. He said, bet me anymore, not beat me.
Oh, beating you. Well, yeah, I don't think
Cody won't bet me anymore.
I thought he said Cody won't beat me anymore. I'm like,
Hey, Phil.
I was like, if you want, we can go with.
Gotta eat more Wheaties before you talk about money. That's funny.
I took his money on Clifton against
Cody. Cody's a little broke from losing the last bet, yes, but he'll get back. He'll win some.
Actually, I'm up.
You win some, you lose some.
I'm up on bets, but it's just
super excited.
I got transferred from the one job I was doing because it finished, and
now you. How much chocolate milk you drink in a week?
Buddy?
Like one of these a day.
Oh, that's not bad then. I'd be drinking like 6 of those a day. Easy.
You can have as much as you want.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'd be drinking like 6 a day easy. And that'd be me holding back.
Maybe. I think you're right. You know what? I was totally wrong. But you know what? Even though I didn't pull in the Halftime, I still love you guys. Thanks for sponsoring. I think it was the Stadium Sports Bar. Dakota. You got to have such a good memory.
The Stadium Sports Bar was where we did everything, yeah.
It is, yeah. I'm out to lunch. I said the wrong place. But still, I know that the Halftime's been sponsoring the Arrm Bender for 3 to 4 years. So at least I had half of it right. So thank you very much. to the
It's still
halftime.
early, so you're good.
Yeah. I had most of it right. I just never had my match there. But yeah. Yes, Brian. First match was Stadium. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
I had it wrong. I thought. Yeah. I had it wrong.
are we ready to go to the next one?
Yes. Yeah, the next
Yes,
one.
we are.
Daniel Groslak and Isla. How do you pronounce that?
I'm getting Isaiah Jones.
Isaiah Jones.
Yeah.
Isola Jones.
Daniel Groslak. Gooselak or
He's
Groslak.
got a pretty gross lag.
Yep.
Dan, I've actually pulled Dan. I gripped up with Dan.
Who do you guys got? I think after Bob's match with this,
Yeah, sorry, I'm laughing. Just in, halftime revoked their sponsorship.
Your sponsorship.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Well, no, I still say good things. Yeah, it just was misinformed on where I was, where I pulled. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so Isaiah Jones is no joke. He did earn a spot, and he pulled Bob Brown in a prelim match at East versus West. So he's no joke. He's a stud.
I'm going Jones. I'm going to say his first last name because it's easier to say.
Well, I'm rooting for Daniel. I think he is actually pretty damn strong, and he's been pulling a long time. Like I think he's what I don't know. I was seeing matches of him going back years, so I mean, I think he's been pulling for quite some time. But I think Isaiah Jones is a little powerhouse too. So I don't know. Isaiah might win, but I'm rooting for Daniel. But Isaiah does seem pretty damn strong. Yeah.
I gripped up with Dan. I was a little burnt out by the time I gripped up with him. But yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Isaiah on this one. Just based on everything I've seen. What I felt and what I saw when Matt was down, when I went with Matt to their club.
Yeah.
I know this was probably gonna be about a year before their actual match will be, around like 10 months, but I don't see him in 10 months being. If Isaiah stopped training and Dan went hard for 10 months, I could see Dan maybe winning.
Yeah, it just seems like
it's just one of those things where Isaiah seems like he's kind of on a one level above.
I'd say
one solid level above. Maybe two. You know what I mean?
I agree. That's why I said I think Isaiah's favorite for sure. He's a powerhouse.
70-30 favorite.
Yeah, but I'm rooting for Dan.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. When you're a solid level above, it's hard for the guy beneath you to win. If it's somewhere in there where you're like, he might be a level above, maybe two. But if it's like 100%, he's definitely the next level. You don't usually lose to a guy if you're definitely next level. You know what I mean? Jordan Weave, like that guy, he doesn't lose to anybody. He's next level. No, Jordan is super strong. I was really surprised with Thomas Dumas. I saw him and Jordan grip up. I think it was Jordan. I'm like 100% him and Thomas Dumas gripped up. So I remember seeing that, and I was very impressed. Yeah, it'd be cool if Dan won, but Isaiah is definitely, in my opinion, the favorite.
Yeah, I had that feeling. I don't know like
everything I felt. I mean,
yeah, I don't know a lot about Isaiah, but I've seen enough recently that obviously he's at a level, right? So, but yeah, you know what? Unless it's our guys, I normally do root for the Montana boys. So hopefully Dan can pull something out of his hat, and hopefully it's bad. You know what? I will say, I think Dan can make it so it's a match, because he likes to bang inside hard. So we could see at least a little bit of a grind. Hopefully, that's what we want. Really good match.
And then the next match is Adam and Jordan.
Yeah, that was the next one.
I got next. I got Tyler Weaver and I got them again.
We already did that one. We did that one way back. Yeah, there was only the one match. They only have the one match. It was just reposted.
Yeah.
That's a promotional poster. That's not even the actual flyer. Like that's a promotional flyer. It's not even the actual poster for the match.
Yeah, the next one
But
is
the next match is Adam.
Adam Warzinski.
You know what? I don't know. You know what? Like, yeah, a year ago, I would have been Sonev all day long. Not even a question asked. Now, fuck, I'm torn on this match. I'm really torn on it. I really am. I know that it's going to be heavy inside. Sonev wants it inside. Adam wants it inside. This is going to be. And I've seen Sonev grind out Sandris, and I've seen Adam grind out Sandris. I think this could be match of the fucking decade right here.
Yeah, but do you think Adam can beat Sergey?
Maybe he beat Sandris.
Oh my god!
I mean, I don't know.
God.
All I can say is they have one common denominator. Sonev 2 years ago pulled Sandris, and they had an inside burner in the hook, and because Sandris couldn't keep it outside, and Sonev beat Sandris, and he might have done it. It was a very similar match. If you go watch Sonev Sandris, and then you watch Adam Warzinski Sandris, you're going to think this match is fucking going to be nuts. If you watch both those matches, compare them together, because they both have the same common denominator. They both pulled Sandris, and both their matches look very similar.
Very similar.
Very similar.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I like Adam. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of the big religious speeches every time he wins.
Yeah, but that's okay. It's what he does.
But I'm also a fan of Jordan, and
I like Jordan a lot.
Jordan's favorite on this. I would say I'm saying 55-45 Jordan.
I'll say 55-45 Adam. Mainly based off of last year's performance and the East versus West performances we just saw, Adam looked better in both of those. So off of that, I'm going to give Adam.
He's not facing as tough of an opponent as Jordan did.
I was trying to understand.
I wasn't saying he was. I was just saying based on the performance type of thing.
So it's probably an unpopular opinion, but if all the people who hold the current spots on the Montana Arrm Bender do not train their butts off leading up to it, I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be replaced. You mean
losing their position? He put it down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. Losing their spots. Yeah. I agree. You know what? The Arrm Bender now, that's a level, man. They're setting a bar and a standard, and I think if you're not training your ass off and making that everything, you're not going to keep a spot on the Arrm Bender. No, I agree with that.
Man, I've been trying to get on the Arrm Bender for a while. It ain't easy.
No, it's not.
There's only so many matches.
200, and he had over 200 people ask for matches at this year's Arrm Bender.
Oh, I can imagine.
And some of them were big names. But so Sonev, I mean, you know what I could do? I'm going to do this quickly here, guys.
For the natty title at 154. 143 natty title, I guarantee I'm winning that.
They're ruling it as a natty title.
Zach's on actually so much gear. You should see the crazy amount of gear Zach takes.
It's crazy.
That'd be crazy. I would be so I wouldn't be skinny like I am if I was on gear, man.
He takes tests,
like 14 inches.
Freaking Anavar, Primo. He takes you think of it, he takes it.
I take it on my tracks.
Okay.
Yeah, both at once.
Every day of the week, he's injecting at least 4 different things.
I just posted a poll, guys. So we'll do a poll. I should have done it earlier. I'm sorry. I just thought of it now. But we'll do a poll. Who do you think is going to win, Adam Warzinski or Jordan Sonev?
Jordan.
We all know who's going to win. Oh, yeah. Dakota had a comment here that we need to... We need Jordan, Alex K, Matt Wiggins, John Griffith, me, Miguel, Caden Esmond, Jacob Lee, the Leach brothers, Dylan Courier, for a Canadian 176 round robin.
That'd be pretty amazing.
Yeah, I definitely agree that Jordan will be at the end of that.
Well,
I don't know who else, but I
endurance
would
can
love
be a
to be in
factor.
the mix just for fun.
In a
That's not
round
just-
robin, though, things can change in a round robin. Right?
I do have a good flash pin. I have a good flash pin, but I'm going to only work.
If you can get a couple flash pins in your first picks, like your first matches, and someone
Get
like
lucky.
Jordan gets stopped and has to work on a few matches, by the end
I'll be
of
honest. I'll stop you there. I'll be honest. If Jordan went through 7 weight classes, all like one arm through 7 weight classes, I still think he'd be the favorite in a match against me. And that's
Me
not
too.
even a joke.
Me
That's
too.
not a joke. I
just
genuinely
trying to
believe
give you
he would
hope.
be the I don't have any lack of hope. I just am a realist. He is. I've never felt anybody. I always bring that up, but like it's inhuman, dude. I've never felt anybody that feels like that at that weight. Like not even close. Like it's insane.
Well, you know how delusional I am.
Alex Kushadze would be fun though. I'd love to see Caden Esbin drop 176. That'd be good too. I think me and Caden have fun at 176.
Mhm.
We have similar lanes. I'd have to bulk up a bit. I think if I'd go into that, I'd have to be 165 minimum.
Well, right now,
to actually stand a chance of being in the top 5.
Adam Morzinski, out of 9 votes, Adam Morzinski is leading right now, 67-33. So
Dan Gallo instead of John Griffith. If it's right arm, yeah. If it's both arms, I see why John's on there. His
Dan
left arm
Gallo's
is
a beast too.
freaky.
Like, see the biceps on that
freaky,
guy? Yeah.
And I have pulled 80 kg a few times before. It's not like I haven't pulled 80 kg before. I've pulled guys at 80 kg and whatnot. And Courier, holy shit! When I saw Courier at the Battle Zone, holy
He's a
shit!
beast. He is. He's a
And we
solid.
had him on the pod and-
Yeah.
crazy compact.
He actually is really strong. He's a really strong.
Yeah, John Griffith is a freak. I definitely believe that John Griffith.
Yeah, he's a freak too.
in a good way.
And then, yeah, he's so young. John's so young. So where's his ceiling?
His left is just ridiculous.
Yeah, his ceiling's so high.
It's
right?
that loose. Oh, he has a dude. His setup is like loose and open, almost like pushed forward, and then you just go.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Since Dakota's in the chat, this is a little side note. I asked the other day what their opinion was on Cohen from Saskatchewan being Tim. And Nathan Muir said they had a match and it was really close, but it was still 3-1. Nathan lost. But then I've heard that some people think it looks like Cohen wasn't actually trying that hard.
Well, yeah, but you can't never. How do you say, "Oh, I wasn't actually trying, but I had a match"? Like,
yeah, I don't know. That's what I
call
thought.
bullshit. I call bullshit.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
See, Joe Nello, you can take that and get out of here, buddy. None of that freaking talk here, buddy. Not
Yeah, Steph Peru, yeah, like
on
on the left. Steph Peru on the left. Yeah.
I don't think we want Steph on that list.
Yeah. Well, you know what? So
No offense to Steph.
This match, we should definitely skip it. Not
the
that
poll, yeah, for sure.
Steph's just been
poll
strong,
fin-
man. Steph on the
poll
left is
finished.
like
The poll finished at 70%. There was 10
okay.
votes, so it was 70-30 Adam Morzinski.
Now
That's it. I'm kidding.
Brian and Ben.
This is one I'm very happy with. I'm
Yeah.
very happy to get this opportunity. Yes.
Yeah.
Probably the most important. It actually, in a lot of ways, is the most important match of my whole since I started arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Because of the
It's a big one.
stage it's on.
So I'm curious, what's the initial amount that goes down on this match?
I don't know. I
don't
wasn't
know yet.
told.
No,
I
we
didn't
won't
know
know
what
until-
the sponsored payment was. I don't know.
Oh, okay. We don't-
It's a percentage of the sponsorship. So whatever the sponsor puts up, it's like a percentage.
We only knew last time because we had sponsored.
I only knew last time because we got a sheet. Yeah, because we sponsored. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, this one. I mean, Brian isn't bad. I haven't really met him in person, but he's,
Well, I say Brian wins this.
Listen,
Ben has a big issue with it's a issue that big guys have, not heavy guys, tall guys. tall guys will start to like they'll start to do this. They'll start to like crouch down as they're arm wrestling, and they just start like crouching down away from the table. And the unfortunate part of that is it gives you a fulcrum leverage, and that is it. That's all it gives you. It's not a good technique, I would say. I'd say it's a improper, bad, lesser technique, and it gets him in trouble. He'll separate and then try to king's move. No, you need to get close up to the table and fulcrum off, especially in the king's move. But you can use your legs to fulcrum off. He crouches and kind of like sits back because of his weight. He throws his weight.
He does do that.
The table to make a fulcrum. That is not going to work against you. You're just going to come forward and you have the same. Like you both have weight, so you're just going to smash through him. I think he has to be careful in this match not to crouch, and he has to stand up tall and meet you. It's going to be scary, but that's his only chance. I don't see him standing a chance if he's bending out.
Well, it depends. See, when I seen Ben pulling Lethbridge, he was just coming back. He was just starting to pull again from his injury. Me and him both had significant injuries to our arms. His was a little different. He needed surgery. Mine was, I did it without surgery, but there were very similar spots in the arm.
If I'm not mistaken, when he first started arm wrestling in like the garage stuff, and he was just like the guy that fell on top of his arm, basically.
No, he pulled RVJ, Todd Hutchings. He's had super matches with.
It's not the one that I'm thinking of because
he rolls out. He's a roller.
Who's the big guy that was in
King's mover at times? Yeah.
Who's the big guy that always just would just?
That's Clint. That's Clint.
They look a lot.
The big bald guy.
Yeah, they look a lot alike.
Yeah. No, Ben. So listen, I seen at Ben in Lethbridge. I destroy that Ben. But the problem is that was last Christmas, and we don't know. And I'm not going to take him for granted for a second because I seen where Ben was prior. When put it this way, Ben was at a level where he was getting matches with Todd Hutchings and RVJ, and like his potential coming back from this injury is high. So I'm not going to fall into the trap where it's like I think I'm going to dominate him or anything, because one thing I noticed about Ben, he can do a lot of different things on the table. He's a very big, strong, burly man. He does have a king's move. He can hit. He does have a press. He's more versatile than a lot of guys in Montana from what I see. And I'm telling you, I'm training my fucking ass off. And I'm not going to take him lightly at all. So, and people look at him as the future number one again in Montana because of his past, right? So he could come in February, be a totally different person from what he was last Christmas. Like not even the same guy I seen on the table.
If he changes his style, it would be a big difference.
Yeah, he had to change his style.
Really bad for you.
He was doing some weird shit at Lethbridge. You were there.
Do you think Ben's as strong as Len? Do you think Ben is as strong as Len in a?
I don't think he is.
Especially not off the go. I wouldn't say off the go. And look what Len was doing for defense. Very similar to what Ben does, except Ben separates even further.
Yeah, and he drops his body down weird, like you were saying.
Ben separates and drops his body even further. So unless Ben is way more connected, like I was saying, more fighting high, I think I'll be honest with you, Brian. Go 100%. Obviously, I'll try 100%, but I feel like his lane is a terrible, terrible lane for someone who's coming crashing down. If I'm crashing down on somebody and crashing down,
I'll be crashing.
You don't want to be trying to hold the person. That's not what you want to do. You want them to be hanging on to you. That's what a king's move is, not hanging on to them and trying to hold them from pulling you down. It's letting go and making them hang on to you and then making that
I won't be holding on. I won't be holding on.
Right? But it'll be you're holding on, and if it goes to go, you go to the strap, and then in the strap you just lock
the strap. Right? Well, I'm hoping I'm looking forward to that match in the strap because I think he'll give me what I think his pressures are good for my style of pulling.
I think he gives you a press lane. I think his exact style, because he's not fighting you this way at all, and he's bending down and just straightening out and maybe turning this way.
He's just giving
you a press. He's giving you the press.
Yeah, he'll be in trouble if he does that.
I'm just going by what I've seen.
But a lot of people,
ace side is good. He does great on the ace side.
But have you noticed a lot of people that don't normally kings move against me? It's like everybody tries to go to the king's move when I drive. Everybody. and I don't get it.
You know
I'm
why?
like, why do I
Look
always
at
have to
Byron.
be?
Look at Byron.
He did the
And
same
you'll
thing.
see
He
why.
Kings moved me too.
If you look, as you go forward, Brian, you lose more and more and more of your hand and connection
I give my
because
wrist away.
you're
Yeah.
because you're giving the wrist away. Now, what that does for them is that gives them that rising. If they push their elbow forward, it's going to come up
I feel like they have to do it.
because you're not fighting. You're not fighting this at all. There's
Yeah,
none of this being fought. You're just trying
Yeah,
to
yeah.
push. Like you're not really doing this.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
pushing,
yeah.
right? So if he starts to go that way, you're really not fighting
I'm
it. So they
almost
feel that
baiting.
lane.
So I'm kind of baiting
You're
people.
baiting.
Yeah.
You're baiting, which is awesome because if you know they're going to do that, you can snap. You can do a bunch of stuff, but
Yeah. I got behind
you
the
can
chat.
go flat wristed and then snap over them.
Leverson says, "Woo woo, thank you, brother. You're one of the only guys that fucking outside of like a circle. You're one of the only guys that predicted me to win against Len. So thank you very much, Luke. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, someone had faith in me. Yeah, other than
you know what? This match, I will put 55-45 Brian.
I think that's fair. I think it's fair.
I say 60-40 Brian. Even 65-35 Brian, just because I don't think Ben's style is good against Brian at all. And like in any way, I think it's bad in every way. Because Brian, I will tell you this. As long as he has a good corner that tells him to give up at the right moment, if Brian gives up, if he starts to lose it and get put into a Kings, if he gives it up or elbow fouls or something, good. But if you sit there, Brian, and you start trying to drive through when he's already got a full Kings locked in and you're underneath like this, you just wasting time and energy. Every push you do is a ready go. You just took 10% off.
I've already
position 2, let it go.
I've already started practicing, working and climbing and advancing, rather than just give every last ounce of my power to go through his arm. I'm actually working on actually properly beating a King's move rather than powering through it.
Think of this, Brian. This match coming up in 11 days that you got. When you win that will tell you right now that you're probably in pretty damn good standings for your next 2 matches.
Dan's really fucking strong too, man. Dan, I watched him stop Josh Bellin, and yes, Sean ended up lighting him up afterwards. I think Dustin got him, but those guys, Sean and Dustin, are really tricky and fast off the go, and that's the thing, right? So I have to, but I'm also not that slow on the go either. I might not be fast to the pad on go, but I react pretty quick on go, right? So, and I have flash people too, actually.
Well, that's what I've been working on being faster, but it's being faster while hitting or with maintaining and not forgetting what I'm holding on to. Because I would say round 1. That's why I think Dakota was able to open me up, is because round 1, instead of me punching back and getting my cup and then going sideways, I went wham straight sideways with a bit of back, and I didn't think about my wrists. I didn't think about anything. And then I got here, and I was flat-wristed, and he was able to peel that backwards. Now, if I would have went bam, bam, I would have never, ever ended up this way.
Yeah.
That was my only mistake, I'll have to say, in that. And in round 2 was thinking that I should go inside without slipping to the straps first. Because I was hoping Dakota was going to go inside because he said he wanted to.
The Plex, man. How's it going, Dan? How's it going, Dan the man?
Like if I was gonna go back, and that's what I would change. And I think I don't know. I think if you win in 11 days.
Well, if I win in 11 days, that will do a lot for my confidence. But put it this way: I'm at this point. I am kind of blocking out my match right now in 11 days and just keeping my brain clear of too much thought process. I want to just kind of save all my nerves and energy and my emotions and feelings. I want to bottle it up, kind of like I did for Len. I kind of did it, and it was good because when I pulled Len, I was fucking tired already. Like I was really tired, and that's another thing too. When I pulled Len, I was tired, man. Like we had Come on, we all had
Good on all three of us.
all three of us were trying to hold an event, and we're doing super matches at our own event. You know, like that's a lot on a person, right? So the fact that all three of us won, I'm so proud of us three for all winning that night, because holding an event and then having a super match is not easy. And you know, Cody, because even you wanted to move your match ahead a bit if you could, because you were tired. You were working hard trying to set up, and you know what I mean? So the fact that all three of us won. Yeah. So the fact that all three of us won that night, and I mean, Paul Andrews, I mean, you know, you beat Jeff Miller. You beat Jeff Miller, Alberta legend. Alberta legend, Paul Andrews. Zach beat Paul Andrews, another legend. And then I beat Len Houghton. Talk about a fucking night for the three of us, guys?
Yeah, it was amazing.
I'll never forget it. Yeah, it was such a great night.
Me and Zach, I think, what time did I pick you up, Zach? 9 o'clock in the morning?
Something like that.
Yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning, and fucking just started. We really didn't sit down until after our matches.
Yeah. Oh, seriously, yeah.
I know.
No, until after all the matches were done, really.
Yeah.
I didn't, at least. I was running around doing the announcing and commentating and walkouts.
I think I got home around 10 o'clock, and 99% of my day or night was all spent on my feet.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just wanted to say, you know, and I think that's why maybe I gloated too much about the win with Len, because I really, really thought I'm fucked. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough energy.
That's fair,
right.
Yeah.
At the same time, you got to quit listening to these people. You didn't gloat. You were happy. You were, you know, yes, you were talking about it, but it's not gloating when you're happy about something. You know,
I was really happy. Yeah.
You weren't saying, "Oh, I'm better than everyone." That's
no, I never did. No.
No. So you were saying, "I beat Len Houghton. I'm super proud of it. Now I'm number 2 and number 3 in overalls." That's not gloating. That is saying what the facts were. In the rankings listings, that is what you were.
Yeah, I got it with the win. Right?
Doesn't matter if people think, or, you know, there's a good chance that maybe this guy will beat you and he can take a rank.
Yeah.
In that moment in time, on the rankings list, that is what it is, and that's what it says. It's not
at any moment in time to any champion anywhere, and there's always going to be somebody you said.
There's always somebody. Yeah.
It's all about the moment.
I appreciate that, Cody. And you look at it like this, right? Like, maybe I was saying this to somebody recently, a good friend. I was saying, well, you know, we don't know about tomorrow. We only know about today. So, like, I could fall ill with something, and maybe I can't arm wrestle, or maybe I'm getting older. Maybe something doesn't permit me to go further in arm wrestling. I can always look back and say, well, I did beat a legend, and I was, you know, ranked pretty high. You know what I mean? At least I had an accomplishment. I could say, if I can't continue tomorrow, I at least achieved and accomplished something. Right?
And in my opinion, man, anyone that's getting all butthurt about that, or getting all up and tight about it, they need to grow up, look in a mirror, and quit being petty bitches.
Yeah. Well, the thing is I think everything is going to show itself. You want to know the truth of how I feel on the rankings? I don't actually give a fuck about them. I'm happy I got the rank I did with the win I got, but it is about the matches. But I will tell you, there's about 6 or 7 guys where, depending on the day, we could all beat each other. I think if honestly, like, I think, like, let's say I went against Travis tomorrow. Travis lit me up. But I trained hard. I come back, and I can beat Travis maybe on another day. Or maybe, you know what I mean, Dustin whoops my ass today, or he did at Battle Zone. He got a pin on me. But maybe if I train hard and I have a good day, I can beat him that day. All I'm saying is that other than Josh Bellin, there's a whole bunch of us that I think those rankings can just move all over the top 10 in Alberta, and the supers can move all over the place all the time.
Yep.
I do. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is, right? We're all trying to achieve something. We're all trying to get to a level, right?
Nobody cares about any of this except for arm wrestlers and the people on that list. So you and those other people are part of, like, an exclusive club that only you guys care about. You know what I mean? So It's about the camaraderie, like you said, the matches, the people. Like when you face this guy, it's because they're your buddy in the community and you want to have a match with them. You know what I mean? It's more of a right now at this level for us. It's more of friends meeting together to arm wrestle and then calling it. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's just it.
And you know what? A lot of people go, "Oh, the rankings don't matter," but to some people they do.
Well, some people work hard, and
People on
that's
the
how
list
they
it does.
that's how they
People that
determine their. Well, that's how some people determine.
only
their
about 20
hard work.
people, but it only matters to about 20 people.
Yeah, 'cause only 20 people are
I
on
know
the
people that
rankings, right?
I know people that want to get on the ranking. Like I know people that are not on the rankings. That's their goal. Their goal is to get on the ranking. That means
Exactly, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And like,
Yeah,
if
you
I-
have to have small goals, though.
you
right?
guys
You have to have
consider
goals.
gloating or bragging when it's been how long now? And I still bring up me pulling Tim and me beating Tim Lewis.
Of course.
It was my most proudest moment in my entire arm wrestling career so far. It's my biggest achievement, beating one of that's the best puller I've pulled ever on the left arm. That's in my weight class.
And you
you know.
deserve it. You worked hard and you grind. You had a fucking match of your life.
So, like, yes, I talk about it, and I'm happy about it, and to this day, I'm still happy about it and ecstatic about it. It doesn't mean I'm being a gloating asshole. I'm just talking about something I'm super proud of.
Yeah. And that's the thing. We're talking to other people that are the same boat as us that love arm wrestling, like matches. We're all friends, you know what I mean? I don't think I hate any arm wrestlers. I don't think I hate anybody. Like, there might not be the biggest fan of them, but I don't hate people. Inherently, like, as a person, off the arm wrestling table, if I met them in, like, public, I wouldn't have any problem with any arm wrestler, really. Maybe one for a good reason, but that's a different story. They're not from this country. They're from another country.
I got
You
it
guys
back
probably
to
guess
back.
what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Cody's looking small. Keanu, thanks for mentioning Keanu. Thank you. Yeah, Cody.
And then if you look right above it, it's Phil, right above Keanu.
Cody won't gloat in February.
If we pull in February, that'll be 1 year from the time I beat Tim. I'll be beating you there too. And then Keanu, I'm looking bigger than you, buddy.
Oh yeah, well yeah, you got a
He's
lot
looking
of
bigger than this.
You're at
Look at
that
that.
weight, Cody.
Look at that.
Like,
Look at this. Do you see these fucking pythons?
I just see. It looks like someone blew up a balloon. No definition.
And then the left even looks better.
The left has a little more definition on the lower side.
And then the forearms. Look at these fucking forearms.
You got a little definite. You got some
pretty
definition.
beefy. You're looking pretty beefy, Cody.
That's one of our big soda cans. Look at that.
Working that riser till I'll rise above the competition.
Dude, I've been training my riser. I want to get a set of kettlebells because kettlebells are so nice to train your riser. You just grab onto it and just bam, bam.
Yeah.
Bam. And what I've
got a few ways to train riser that after 30 seconds you're like you're barely able to move your forearms, just red and veiny, and you're like, ah.
Well, I was in the gym and they got 45s to 40s, 35s, all the way down to 5 pounds. And so what I'll do is I'll start with the biggest one and I'll just do as many as I can. And I'll grab the next one 5 pounds lighter, do as many as I can.
Yeah,
all the way
that's
down.
basically all I do. I just take weight and I just go until I'm burning to death. I'm like,
I'm going really light too with the riser now because I went a little heavy and
I don't go super heavy yet.
I did one.
Yeah,
I
don't go
was
super
starting
heavy.
to, and I actually, and I had an injury, and it affected my, affected my rise and on the table. I had no rise.
Was it like right here? Was it like a stinging kind of pain? Because I had like a burning sting once when I was doing a riser thing.
It was like a weird pulling pain in my riser muscle. It was just like
that sounds worse. Mine was like a burn. I felt like I got burned by something hot.
Yeah. But also in my wrist, I did it. I hurt me in my wrist too. I hurt my wrist. Yeah. So, and I had a couple times.
Whatever this is that happens on the backside of the wrist, whatever that is, I've done that before.
Yeah. Well, you know, my problem is I was doing, the Devon lifts. Well, it was a while, months. It was months and months and months ago. Cody showed me his 2 weight stacks that he had for riser and pronation. So I came home and I loaded up one for pronation. And I was doing it, and something just a small little pop in my wrist, but it was a piece of the cartilage kind of broke free, and it made for instability in my wrist all of a sudden. Yeah, well, because you got to remember, I got so much cartilage buildup in my wrist. That's why it doesn't go back, right? So yeah, and then all of a sudden I was like, "Fuck!" My pronation was fucked for like 2 months, Yeah, so you got to watch. You
I
do got
tried
to
to
watch.
roll out as hard as I could, and something to do with my radius didn't go on the track it was supposed to, but it went over the track before, like where it wasn't supposed to, and I was like, ah! And it took me probably like 3 months before I felt good in the hand.
Keanu, are you saying it takes
Holy
only
shit!
42 pounds to drop your riser? Like you can only lift 42.
Maybe it's actual riser lift, like an actual full
The
motion.
thing, I'll be dead honest about riser lifts. You can make 40 pounds into a lot of weight. If you do the riser lifts correctly, you can make. I made 80 pounds feel like nothing, and I'm like, oh. But then I switched how I was doing it, so it was basically 100% only this doing it, and not my arm stabilizing it at all. It was just, I was like, holy fuck! It was way harder. Which is funny because when I was doing it, I could do this, and it didn't feel that bad. But I locked my arm, and it took so much more energy. Maybe it was momentum. I didn't have the momentum to do it. So 42 pounds, if it's totally isolated, is not bad. If he's repping that out, it's honestly not bad. Now, if it's in a chain and you're doing all of this with the bicep, the post, the rack, and everything, there's like 5 muscle chains.
No, see, when I train my to see how strong my pronation is, just for being opened up. I know lift pronation, I can do 145 pounds now without it going like this.
I don't know what I can do for pronation.
No, that's riser. My pronation is at 160 something.
Okay, riser. Because if I'm doing a full load riser, but I'm using my arm and everything with the riser, like I'm using my whole chain, it's hard for me to get more than like 90.
The way Cody does it, that's a pretty good lift. I've seen it.
It's really hard to get me to get more than 95. I think my
Cody's numbers are better than
my record actually might be 92.5 on that lift on right arm. I think my record back in the day when I was.
But imagine it's on the ground like this, going off.
Yeah.
Right here, and it's just, and it without it going.
So that's not a riser lift. That's a static riser lift.
Mm-hmm.
It's slightly different, but yes,
just use the word static.
Well, any lift you wouldn't say a bicep lift would be this, right? You wouldn't say this is a bicep lift. You say this is a bicep lift. This would be a static bicep hold and shrug, right? So it does mean something slightly different. To be fair, I wasn't trying to correct you or anything. I'm just saying like it does mean something.
It's a static movement.
The riser lift would be where the riser is actually taking the load, where it's resisting the load in this.
You know what I found actually surprising?
But you're always stronger static.
I thought my left bicep was weaker than my right bicep, and then when I was doing these curls, my left bicep is actually stronger than my right bicep.
That's
well, your left.
My left's nowhere near my right.
Surprised.
No, it is because I feel stronger in the hook on my right than I do on my left.
Coming from me, you feel way stronger in the hook on your left than your right. Maybe my right's stronger than that, but either way.
My open hand top roll, like I'm not saying my hook is bad. My hook is still good on the left. It's just I think I'm stronger with my open hand on my left.
Maybe you're just too strong for me to tell the difference. I don't know. You're so much stronger in the left everywhere that it feels like your hook's stronger than the left. It just doesn't. It just feels like a different monster on the left. Like your hand on the right, I can do stuff with. I can't do anything on the left hand. Nothing. Like not even a little bit. Oleg Petrenko before Michael Todd did 90 pounds static. Yeah, I
more.
92.5 was the highest I've ever lifted. Like kind of like the Devon lift with riser like this, off the ground. But
well, I know that Cody does at least. I know you had more than that on it when I tried to.
It might have been 82.5. Maybe I'm off by 10 pounds. Maybe my record's 82.5.
I had more, like I said, Brian just said. I had more that. I had more than that on my belt when Brian was there.
Definitely.
So I don't
in
think
front of Jared and Bree.
That's on the 90 degree. It's a 90-degree lift. You're riser dumping. Yeah. I know. I did the lift. I remember Cody. I was struggling. I was struggling with it at Cody's.
Yeah. And is that pronation? Well, I think he's talking about pronation because you said you did 160 pronation. So Oleg Petrenko before Michael Todd did 90 pound static pronation. Yeah. When I did my pronation lift at 107.5, which is I did one at 110 as well, but it wasn't as clean lift. The 107.5 was a clean lift. You can ask Jared. I did it, and then I repped it even better. Like I repped it and even like lifted it a bit. But I doubt I'm anywhere near as strong as Oleg Petrenko, and I'm guessing Oleg Petrenko, when he did it, was a very controlled,
You
being like,
sure it wasn't
if I
90
can do it and drop.
I wonder if he's
Maybe it was
Yeah,
90
I'm pretty
kg.
sure Oleg's was 90 kg because they all deal with kilograms up there.
You know what, Nathan? That might make more sense because.
I think it's kg, Nathan. I think you got them backwards.
Or Oleg wasn't doing a max lift. He was just showing like I can do 90 pounds if it's nothing. You know what I mean? Because a 90-pound arm curl is impressive. So the fact that you could just go.
I don't know. Nathan.
nothing.
No, Nathan might be right. I don't know, but I think it just seems like the pounds could be.
There was a video of Oleg Petrenko doing literally just this over and over and over and over again with it. I think it was 90 pounds. So that's what he's talking about. But he made it look like it wasn't like a lift the weight drops. It was I'm controlling like a hydraulic piston up and down and it doesn't slow me down.
Yeah, because 90 kg would be actually. You know what? 90 kg sounds like godly.
90 kg is like world record. Yeah,
that's like godly.
I can see 90 pounds with the right form. He probably was super strict and was like very like brute force about it, being like, I can do this like it's nothing. You know what I mean? Where my eyes about to pop out and I'm like.
Like a one rep max, like PR, right? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I know I seen Dave Chafee doing crazy.
Not that any of that matters, man. Look at how strong Oleg Petrenko is. Who cares what the number?
Oh, I know.
The number said he's a freaking animal, number 2 on the planet. Well, probably number 3. I'll give him number 3. I don't think Devin's losing to Michael or, you know.
I need Ben Brooks to do something huge before a match.
He'll do something
right now.
I'll get some info from the you know.
Yeah, I need to think that he's God. I was hoping I would lose on the poll, but I didn't. I was 89%, 11% Ben. So Ben, have a match before me and just make it look crazy and make me the underdog. I like being the underdog. yeah. It helps me a lot.
Oh, I don't know how I did it, but
I don't know.
His record is 67 kg.
Yeah, you know what?
Hermes?
It depends. Yeah, just it seems crazy unless it's a 2-to-1 poll. Yeah.
Yeah, when I did my 107 pronation lift, it was a strap straight on the weight. I have a video of it on my channel as well. A video of it from mine. I can guarantee you, Oleg's was so much stronger than mine. Like, it made me look like a baby, even if weight.
I did all my Devon lifts karate belt and the lifting pin. So.
Okay, well, in that poll,
I want to find out what my riser PR was now. I don't remember it. I think it was 82.5. I think I told Nathan a while ago what it was. I think we were comparing numbers. I think my best riser was 82.
Okay, this is my arm, and this is going to be Phil's arm here. Ready? There we go. That's how it's going to happen, Phil.
But it's actually reverse. No, this is going to be a great match.
You know what?
Ivan Rowe Jr., what's up?
The pressure in my hand. This is what Phil does. That's the pressure.
Yeah, it's more so the power level. Like, did you hear what Curtis was saying about him?
But you know what? I've heard other things from other people too. You know what?
Yeah, but don't listen. Never listen to what people tell you how weak your opponent's going to be.
No.
Listen to the guys who are saying how strong he's going to be.
Oh no! Don't worry. It's a guy that knows him very, very well. Very well. Told him more than anyone we know.
Okay, still, I don't know. That guy could be screwing with you a little bit even.
You think Fraser Benoit?
From what I've heard, maybe.
No.
Maybe a little bit. Just from what I heard, man, I've looked up and I've seen some things, man.
I've looked up.
The real deal.
You don't think I've done all my research?
Okay, I was gonna say, how many times do you think he's placed at nationals?
I can't even remember. I know
More than
that
you.
No shit, because I've only ever been to one.
I know, me and you've only been to one.
But
that's what I mean. He's a good guy.
But I know he's pulled Fraser Benoit many, many times. And he's never beat Fraser left-handed, but apparently Fraser's never beat him right-handed, apparently. And
the wars are real. I've seen some of the footage.
Yeah, well, I've seen some too, and I've talked to Fraser about it, and I don't know.
Man, he's a captain. Look at his ship. You can't.
Don't worry. I'm doing my research on you, bud.
You're making sure this is on land. We got to make sure this arm wrestle's on land in my turf.
No, I love it.
Boat wouldn't be fair.
You know what? There's so many people that you know what, Cody. You got like a never-ending line though you can choose from for matches now.
Why are people calling me out? Because I'm so tiny? They think I'm weak.
Zach, you got called out once, and he beat you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
It was Nathan. Yeah. He called you.
I'll get that back. I don't know why. I was convinced I had to flop him in my head. I'm like, I need to flop this guy. Yeah. I don't know why. It worked for a while, but
not too many people have beaten Zach, so that's means a lot for Nathan.
I was weird. I was a little more scared of his hand than I think I should have been, but I realized.
I'll tell you right now.
And I'm like, oh no.
In my opinion, when you pulled Nathan, you were still in your head after your loss against.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm agreeing with Cody.
Dustin.
Yeah.
You were. I could tell
you were the same week. I'm pretty sure I had those
that loss.
In a week.
Yeah, you took that match really big. That
and
was
see, the thing is,
ever took a match.
At Mayhem, you were after pulling with the arm that you were going to pull Nathan with.
Yeah.
No, that is fair. I went to a practice. I pulled hard all the way up to a match.
No, you were you pulled your super match, and then you after pulled.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What are you doing?" You're like,
The reason why was because I was hearing that's what he was doing. So I'm like, well, if that guy's doing that, I'm not going to freaking go in all fresh too then.
Yeah.
But I like to make things fair. He had a little weight on me still, but if he wasn't coming in fresh, I didn't want him to be like, oh, I'm not coming in fresh. So I was like, fine, I won't come in fresh either. That way, if no matter who wins, no one was fresh.
But I'm going to say this. You had after pulled, and you were in your head from your loss. I know you were. I could tell by the face watching the match. Your face, you didn't seem like the normal Zach. And
I'm usually calm, cool, and collected, I guess. Yeah.
I think you need to redo that.
You said, can't beat me anymore. I'm too fat. You're a heavier set guy now, are you, Nathan? What do you got coming up, Nathan? You got a match coming up, buddy? Let us know.
I know. I think
me and Nathan are going to go back at it.
Yeah, I think Zach
had Border Rebels if he's game.
Don't get me wrong, Nathan. I'm not trying to dish you, but I think Zach on his A game can beat you at your current weight.
You think he's pretty big right now? I don't know.
He's pretty big. He's pretty strong.
I thought he was 186.
I think last night on Dakota's thing, I think he said.
I don't think he's 166. That's not too big.
He looked like 180.
That's pretty big. That's still pretty big. Yeah.
His face.
That's almost 30 pounds more than me right now.
Yeah, you almost pinned a 300-pound man.
No.
True, but different.
Right. He's going to hit 200 for Mayhem. Oh, no, then cut to 80 for Mayhem.
200 pounds, man.
To 180.
Cutting to 200, then cutting down to 80 kg is not going to be easy. That's going to be a rough cut, man.
You're going to pull the 176 class. That is Nathan's normal.
That's a good class for him. I think he's got a frame for a 176 for sure.
But right now, if he's... Well, you know what, though? Who knows, right? Like, the thing is over, when we're arm wrestling, maybe we don't gain a lot of fat, but we do gain muscle mass just naturally. So, like, in a couple of years, it would make sense to go up 10, 15 pounds.
Yeah. Really. Well, fucking 2022 Mayhem was the first time I met Nathan.
Yeah, you were 189, 180 something, right?
189. And Nathan and I pulled left-handed in the amateur division. But I remember, because that guy from BC, that Asian kid?
Yeah. The one that pulls everywhere, and he pulled in the youth too when I first seen him, and he pulls in the States, and he pulls here. Yeah, that guy, yeah. You've seen him everywhere there for like 2 years. He was pulling everywhere. I haven't seen him on a video in a long time though.
I stopped his. I ended the hype train when I pinned him.
Yeah, you did. You pinned him. Good.
I remember Nathan was telling me, he's like, "I'm gonna smash you. I'm gonna smash you in this 2022." We never ended up meeting right arm because he got taken out too fast, but left arm. I got the win on that one, and that was back in weak, pathetic Cody days.
You weren't really weak. You just weren't. You just only. Yeah. You could only. You had no hand in the
He's
rest.
over 190 in the morning. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought he was 186. I told you, Cody.
Yeah,
He's 187.
okay.
186.
In the morning,
Not
yeah.
186. I told you he was.
In the morning, you're heaviest. You're lightest. He's probably like 195, 196 by the end of the day.
It depends. If he's like a manual labor worker, then sometimes by noon you're.
It just depends. It depends.
No, I'm a manual worker. You're always heavier at the end of the day.
I always am.
That's not what I said, Cody. I said you might wake up at 190 in the morning, but then you'll lose 4 pounds of sweat and working and everything.
Yeah, but I never ever did do that. I'm usually lightest when I wake up.
That's so weird because even when I'm light, I can fluctuate 5-6 pounds a day, no problem. Not even just water weight up and down, no problem.
Yeah, you can.
I don't understand how Brian isn't fluctuating 15 pounds every day.
I don't fluctuate that much.
You could
5 to 6
You
pounds.
could though. You totally could fluctuate that. That's the same as me though. That's what makes no sense.
I'm down. I've been on a slow weight loss in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I was 324 about 3 weeks ago, and then I'm now sitting at 312.6. That was weighing myself
good.
at the same time.
I do have a question for you though, Brian.
Yeah.
You tend to bulk up to 330-ish, cut to like 280, and then go up to 330, back to 280, up to 330, back to 280.
I do that, yeah.
Do you notice you gain anything each time, or do you feel like you just go down, you feel a little better?
I feel weaker when I'm lightest. I do feel weaker when I'm lightest because I'm not there long enough.
You shouldn't. Mathematically, if you lose 50 pounds, you should be a stronger human being pound for pound by a good amount.
I know what you're saying. For some reason, I think it's because I don't stay at that lighter weight long enough. Like I get kind of down. It's like I'm going down and then I'm going up. And then I'm going down and then I'm going
up. That's what I mean. Like that's kind of what happens. You'll cut 50 pounds.
I did.
You look great, and then it comes back. And then you'll cut 50 pounds, and then it'll come back.
I did it about a year and a half ago, I think, or 2 years ago. Maybe a year and a half ago. I went down to I got down to 268 at my lowest.
Yeah.
So I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think you'd just be way healthier.
Oh, it is healthier. Yeah.
But
and you don't have to eat less. Remember that.
I just got to think about, you know what? All I was doing was eating healthy. Like my daughter was cooking me meals, like actually, and all like fresh ingredients.
Good.
Like, you know what I mean? Like nothing processed. I ate nothing processed for, let's say, 5 months, and I lost a shit ton of weight.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Phil said he's been waiting on to hear from Perry about Ali coming east.
Ali hasn't 100% confirmed yet, though, Phil. Yeah.
I want to tell Phil this anyways.
I know that. I talked to Ali.
Depending on your...
She is.
Depending on the Ali that shows up, it could be an easy match for you, or it
could be the match of your life,
Yeah, a match that is almost guaranteed to be lost.
Yeah.
Like, when Dakota's off,
Ali is a wild card.
Ali, when he's on...
That's his nickname.
He's on.
Ali the wild card. That should be his nickname, the wild card. You never know how he's going to perform.
Let's just start calling Ali that, the wild card.
Yeah, the wild card.
Yeah, I like it.
That's a good name.
I think it's a good name.
Well, it makes sense.
You go like this. Ali on his off day, he's getting beat by Dan. Dan, right?
His name's Dan, isn't it?
Nice.
Yeah.
No, it's the same as...
It'd be cool to see you and your dad there, Dakota.
Yeah, his name's Dan.
No, he's the same name as the guy that pulled freaking Caleb at our tournament.
Caleb? Greg. Are you talking about Greg? Oh yeah, Greg Burnett. Yeah, Greg. Yeah.
On Ollie's bad day, he gets beat by Greg Burnett. On Ollie's good day, he's pinning freaking
Mason Drosy. Yeah, I've seen that. Allie's got pins on Mason. I watched him at Mayhem. Him and Mason went back and forth.
Also, don't take too much away from Greg Burnett. He's very unorthodox in his style. It is weird.
He is really,
He doesn't, like, when I pulled him at least, it felt like he was changing his lanes every second, but somehow not losing any power or, like, getting weaker when he would do these things. It made no sense.
From what I see.
He bounces between them as he goes. He's like almost like Nugo when he's pulling, man.
Well,
Like
like I said,
once they say go, he's moving so
I've been
much.
I've been hard on Greg because he didn't come to our tournament, but Greg has had so much. I think he's one
Hey,
of the
he
most
needed to
improved.
ref apparently.
Yeah, he's one of the most improved pullers in Alberta, actually.
but like I don't know. Hey, Captain, you know, you say you may open my eyes. It also depends on what kind of Ali. If he does come, what kind of Ali you're getting. Like
That's
if
why they
it's
call him the wild card.
if
Yeah,
it's
listen,
not 100% Ali, my eyes won't be open because they'll be like, oh,
Is
great,
it left hand or right hand?
right-handed.
Okay, right-handed. His right's feeling good right now.
And it's at 198, so Phil would have to drop weight. And
yeah, Ali's right
feeling
on.
good.
Ali's less than that now, right now, as we speak.
But I also heard that Phil is better better at
Right.
198s than he is in the 220s.
Yeah, I could see
Oh,
that.
Cody Frazier's in the chat. He says,
Frazier,
tell Phil
there he is. There's the
a few
man.
matches in Nova Scotia
Frazier.
before thinking anybody from
He
Alberta.
goes, tell Phil he should win a few matches in Nova Scotia before thinking anybody from Alberta. yeah. Well, apparently, yeah. Cody and Phil Carty, they're looking at February. February, was it 12th, 13th?
Yeah,
February 13th. Yeah, Hinton. Yeah. Yeah.
And we are all freaking damn right excited. I'm going on
This
holiday.
event coming up is pretty amazing too.
I'm going on holidays on the 16th because I want to stay home for the 15th.
For the 15th. We will cover the 15th probably Sunday.
It'll have to be Sunday because I'll be there. And guys, remember, if you can't make it, make sure you buy the pay-per-view. Buy the pay-per-view for August 15th because these matches, you got Justin Bishop and Dallas Langston making a trip here. You got Miguel LeBlanc, Dave Hall coming out from East. You got mega matches, man. Yeah, me and Sean will be pulling, so our match will be there. You'll have Justin Bishop versus Ali Hamadia, left-handed. Justin Bishop versus Eugene.
Dallas?
Eugene on the right arm. Yeah. Dallas Langston's pulling Randy Sparling, I believe, left hand. And Victor Beloff right hand. Or it could be reverse. But either way, he's pulling Victor Beloff and Randy Sparling.
Yeah.
Randy is gonna, I think, put on a show.
Yeah. Curtis Mocan's making an appearance. He's pulling Dave Hall.
Yeah.
Oof. That's Brian, gonna be a good one. I got Curtis.
And Sean Chowder.
Chowder. Oh yeah, that's what someone named him today. Yeah. I like chowder. I eat clam chowder.
Sean Chowder. I wonder if he's a big fan of like seafood chowder, clam chowder.
I forget. There was a nickname back in the day, or like a year ago, that I heard Dakota call Sean, and Sean does not like that nickname.
Oh, Dakota calls him all the time. I know what it is. I'm not going to tell you though. Yeah. Dakota in the chat will scream it out right now. I can feel it. If he's in the chat, he
hasn't done it yet. He hasn't screamed it out. But,
at least
remember. So the pay-per-view, guys, it is going to be on Prem Stream. So Prem Streams, it's a good pay-per-view service, smooth, trustworthy. My promo code, by the way, is Brian capital B 7. Brian 7. So.
Well, I'm coming home early from work.
Shower.
Just for this.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a great weekend, guys. The tournament's going to be awesome. It's going to be beautiful weather. I can call Sean that. Fair enough.
I'll find it out one of these days, and I'm going to start. That's going to be the only way. I'm going to get shirts made with it.
Drake Ward. Oh, hey, Drake Ward in the house. Hey, buddy. Yeah. So so that's the biggest thing coming right now is August 15th. So
yep.
Yeah.
We're all gonna be there. It's gonna be great. Get your pay-per-views. Brian's got a match.
Yeah, you can come if you're not arm wrestling. There is a $10 admission for the super matches. It is really a big card. Probably the best card Alberta's seen in since I've been arm wrestling. So
for bringing people in, oh yeah, it's
bringing
a big
people
card.
in, yeah, it's a big card. So
The last time I've heard something kind of this big, and this might be kind of crazy to say, is when I heard the John Brzezinski came to the
name at the mall.
Man at the Mall. Was
Yeah,
kind of
he
the last
stayed
one.
in. He slept at Jason T-Box's house.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. I feel like this is at that type of level where it's like there's a lot of big names. It's going to be very high level arm wrestling going on.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Great for beginners and amateurs, professionals alike for watching.
Yeah, it's not an event to miss, guys. Just put it that way. It's not an event to miss.
I'm taking a whole day off of work before my holiday to come, and I'm gonna be pulling in the tournament, and then hopefully be in the finals to be pulling on the pay-per-view card. I don't know if Frazier's doing all the finalists of the super match and then or of the tournament and then super matches, or super matches and then the finalists.
I'm not sure how he's doing it. He might just run the brackets till they're done. I don't know. Yeah. I know that the super matches are after the tournament, though. I think. I'm pretty sure. I have to look at the schedule again. I don't know, Fraser, if you're still watching.
It says youth and pro classes start at 10:30 a.m. sharp.
Okay. Yep.
And it says entry fees for youth are $25 per arm, adults $50 per arm. Pay-per-view super matches start at 3 p.m. Spectators admissions, $10 cash or a bag of recycling.
Yeah, or yes, that's right, guys. So bring a bag of bottles for recycling as a donation, or $10 cash, and yeah, you're in like Flynn. Yep.
And then there's only 4 pro classes. There is 160, 190,
160,
and over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then if you buy the pay-per-view, guys, if you want, there's that Victor. It's going to be Victor 7. I'm pretty sure it's all the athlete's name with a 7 at the end. So even if you know what I mean, you prefer to pick someone else. I mean, anybody that's competing there, it's going to be their first name and the number 7 at the end for their promo code.
And these weight classes at first might seem weird, but it's actually a really cool way for a lot of people to pull people they wouldn't normally be pulling. You know what I mean? A lot of the guys from the 198 or the 176 come to the 160 if they can. Not a lot of guys from maybe one, but then the 198's got to go to the 2. You know what I mean? Like just 190 or either way. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes people face people who normally don't face each other, so it makes it more fun.
Yeah. You know what? It's nice. You know, have a little switch it up a bit too. You know. I mean, everyone gets so butthurt when someone does something different, but it's like, embrace it.
And just so everybody knows, it will be happening at Eagle Builders, entrance 2, and it's upstairs lodge.
Yeah, it'll be a good test for you.
And then Friday, August 14th, will be early weigh-ins. And then
there's a tournament going on.
And then Saturday at venue, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m.
We did this at our tourney in Cranbrook. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one was that? Was that the one that?
The one that we promoted for them a little bit.
Oh, okay. Is that what? Yeah, that's right.
Something days. It was something days, right?
Yeah, summer days or crazy summer days. No, I don't know.
But Ollie, you also forget that Phil is 220. He just said earlier that 198 would be hard for him to get to.
Right now, yeah. So yeah, Allie, you're gonna be light, man, for him. But I think it's okay. You know what? Allie's weight isn't an issue, really. He can pull up. I watched Allie get pissed off, not qualify for East versus West, and then said fuck it and jumped in the super heavyweight and then qualified for East versus West. So I know that weight is not that much of an issue for Allie. Yeah. Do you remember?
Allie's got a cool name for.
Yeah, he actually went to the supers. Yeah.
Fraser.
What's that?
So Allie's got a cool name for Fraser, the freezer.
Oh yeah.
Stone cold at the table.
Allie's calling you the freezer.
The freezer kind of sounds cool, actually.
Freezer, yeah, it's like like he's
Sounds like a superhero or something, like a supervillain.
It's like dropping bodies and
powers.
freezing them or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Me, Mason, you.
That's a really badass thing.
In the freezer? What are you doing in the freezer, Ali?
What happened to the rest of your previous opponents? They're all in the freezer.
Really good after that.
That's great. All right, guys. I think it's time we cut it, or I gotta cut it.
Yeah, we got it. We got it in, guys. We got it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good pod. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much. We had a great show. Thank you, chat. And what do they got to do?
They got to like, subscribe, and give us a follow.
Fuck yeah. Boom. Okay, guys. Have a great night.
Upcoming training videos from us.
Yes, I think yes, yeah, and it will be coming. Something will be dropping on Thursday, maybe, or Friday. But okay.
It's a weird shape of my elbow. See that? It's all these random bumps.
Are you working right before we go? Are you working Thursday, Zach?
No.
Good. Okay, Cody. I'll see you guys Thursday.
Okay, see you guys Thursday.
Okay, have a good night, guys.
That's Bob Brown and Cody Wood, right?
That's Sunday night, 6 o'clock.
That's Sunday. Okay.
Thursday is an
Thursday?
unopening. Yes.
Thursday's an unboxing.
Oh, yeah, well, you're gonna grab me. That sounds good.
Yep.